I think we're live now.
Oh yeah. The content.
Oh my god. Hold on, I need to get chat up. Okay. Okay. Everyone gather around.
Are we serious now? Sorry.
Okay, serious moment. Let's talk about who's all here. All right. Welcome to Lockdown Protocol. It's like Among Us. I saw it and I was like, "Yo, this would be so much fun."
Hands up. What's this?
F.
Right click to point.
Play the tutorials.
Then right click to thumbs up.
F is the hands in the air.
For F.
F is
and you can do them at the same time.
Right.
Anyways.
Anyways, I'm joined by a lot of wonderful people. I'm gonna open up the let's see, player list. Here we go. We have Erica, Petrock,
Hello.
Kerm,
Present.
Sean,
Hi.
Digby, Garg, and Embla. And some of them are also streaming, so please, go check them out. But don't be cheating. Don't be.
The names are on the top right as well.
Telling me to go check out
Yeah, it has like colours there and
I'm gonna go
everything.
and watch Digby real quick now.
Oh, I just saw. Yeah, the colors up in the corner. So this is gonna be really fun. I'm very excited for this. Digby, what the hell?
I don't know.
So Erica is in the dark blue, Petrock is in yellow, Kerm is in green. How did Kerm get green?
Yeah, I was just lucky.
You just noticed?
No one else got
Right
to
from the
choose.
start.
Sean is in white, Digby is in pink, Garg is in light blue, and Embla is in orange.
My favorite colors, baby.
Black and orange, black and orange. She's in black and orange.
Some would say that
Yeah,
orange
and I'm in
is
black and
black.
white.
Nice.
No one said that, Petra.
What? What if I said that?
Okay. Does anyone know anything about the NCS music?
Excuse me.
NCIS.
No copyright sound.
What do you call me?
What?
Oh, what?
What?
Use NCS musics.
Oh, there's a radio that can play not the stream music. You want that to be like playing.
Oh,
You want that
So-
on or off or whatever. Good.
Does it play Celine Dion if you don't have it on?
But what does
Fine.
NCS mean?
No copyright sound.
No, yeah.
yeah.
that.
What,
So
what
we
should-
want
what
to
copyright
use
sound?
non-copyright sound.
Well, you
Maybe.
did your stream.
Yeah. What? Which way around is
Yes.
it?
If it says no copyright sound, then I want to say yes.
It says use
Yeah.
NCS musics. True.
But yes. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that should be
That's
good.
the
Yeah.
most confusing way they could program that in.
Yes, it is absolutely the most confusing way they could have done this.
Otherwise, we'll just have to get Petrock to sing to us all stream.
Oh, that
Here,
sounds good.
far,
Only if it's
wherever
Just
you
crazy,
are.
bro.
Just only fuck.
only Crazy Frog.
No, Petrock, I'll be near you.
Oh, high five.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and set ready. Everyone set ready on their tablets.
Go, go.
Press Q, Mr. Garg.
Here we go.
Help!
So what does it mean when you have, when it says like imposter?
How do I know where to find stuff?
Is this something? How do you?
I know.
I just tried to go into the.
I did the same thing.
Yeah.
How do I know what I'm supposed to look?
I don't know. Ooh.
Press Q.
Huh? Oh.
Oh.
That's where I am. Oh, it tells you the tasks.
Oh shit! I just hit myself in the face. Oh.
But how do I know what?
Oh hell yeah!
Fuck this, I'm making coffee. What? Oh!
What do I do with this cassette tape?
Don't mind me, I'm
Does it
watching
go
a YouTube
here?
tutorial.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, we don't know how
If
to
you click
do
on a
this,
tab,
so
it
we've
shows
gotta
you a
watch
Ow!
YouTube tutorial.
I keep hitting myself in the face with this.
Doesn't sound healthy.
What? Oh, I need...
What do I do with this? Does it go here? Oh, this is so cute! Oh, it's a little medical bay! Place the cassette on top of the music player in botany green room. Oh, where it said no song found. Oh! Hi! Oh.
Yeah, boys.
Where do I
Oh my
take
God.
this? So I take this. Oh! Oh! Balls. Oh! Whoa! God. Okay, hold on. Oh! Hi.
Hello.
Is this thing working?
Oh, God. Wait, so place container. Okay, I'm ready to process.
Hmm. What the?
I don't know. Someone stabbed him and left.
Garg is bad! 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 He has a knife and he was standing over Petrock's body!
Oh my God.
Where is he?
What do we do?
He's over here! He's over here! He's over there!
Someone stabbed him. Drop my knife. It's there. It's in front of you. I'm not the bad guy.
You were standing over his body!
Yeah.
Actually,
Later,
there's an
after
easy
it's
way to
died.
solve this. There's a very easy way to solve this.
I know.
Is there an emergency meeting? Like,
You should.
What do we do?
You should do it. You should do it.
I'll do the honors for everyone. Where is Garg?
Garg is bad apparently.
Where is Garg? He was standing over Petrock's body with a
Just
knife.
went this way.
This way.
Hang on. Let's be civil.
There he is.
Hang on.
There he is.
Civil! He killed Petrock!
Wait, do we know this?
He
Do we know
was
this for a fact?
I caught him standing over Petrock's body with the knife in his hand!
Packet.
Oh,
And he was
okay, well,
just delivered the packet. He was in a room.
Kill him.
I'm conflicted now.
I was in a
Garg is
room.
also saying that it didn't happen, so I don't know what to say.
Okay.
The thing is, Mousie's the one running around with a knife. That's
Yeah, that's the knife I found!
After Garg collected.
I just found this! It's empty as well.
That means it's used. No?
Wait, it was empty when I picked it up. Wait, does that mean... What do we find? What can we find out about him now?
I'm gonna keep doing the tasks.
I don't know.
yeah.
Oh, I accidentally... Where'd the knife go?
What am I doing the analysis? Go ahead, green.
What's
I
that
threw
knife?
the knife. Oh, there it is. Gimme. There we go. Now I'm safe.
But am I safe?
I mean, now that Garg's dead, I'm feeling pretty confident. Ooh. Oh, this is lovely. I can just stalk everyone on the cameras. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Oh! Oh, this is so cool. Oh, this is neat. Oh my goodness. Wow, I feel like a hacker man. Hacker man. Hacker man. I'm feeling like a hacker man. Hacker man. Hacker man. I'm feeling like a hacker man. I'm looking at the cameras, watching everybody go around the place. Look at them going through. Hacker man. Ooh, what's this? Ooh. It's counting down. I've just seen that it's counting down.
So this.
Oh my god. Hold on.
So you get this. And
Ooh!
Oh, hey.
We've almost
I'm
done
watching
one.
everyone.
Yeah, just
Are we just okay? Are we just okay with this?
Well,
So
who
I
was Mousie at the very beginning? Was it Digby or Mousie?
I wasn't. No, I didn't do shit.
so I have something to say.
It was you.
Okay.
You
Was
people
he-
are
wasn't
so fucked, by the way. You're
You
all
fucking
idiots.
blew my
You
brain
were
down
trying-
30
I was trying
seconds
more-
into the round.
Me
What
and
the
Chrissy were
fuck?
saying. Why
It
has
was
Mousie
a
got
crime.
the
It was crime of
I was trying to say
opportunity.
I was trying to say handle this civilly and talk about it. Okay.
How many?
But I'll tell you what, Digby, this is why I said you were innocent, because I said, if there was a chance you could absolutely, as a group, muller me, there's no way in hell you'd be sitting there going, let's ask for democracy. No, you'd be stabbing a knife in. So I knew you were innocent.
I just like leading the manhunt.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that.
So,
Honestly,
what actually
I wanted to kill Garg. I just felt like it. I was an employee.
Who was the other dissident?
Sean,
I didn't even know I was bad.
you had it was up in the corner.
Shotgun on you the whole time as well.
That's why you weren't killing anyone.
No.
Just so, what happened to me?
That's why you can
What
see the
happened to
red
me?
dot above my head.
Oh, now that makes sense. I wouldn't have.
Sure.
Oh, that would have been so glorious if he didn't know and he just said it that loud. What's that red dot above your head?
Well, I mean, I did get the final dog accidentally.
Well, I mean, I did lose some from stamina, but no, I was doing my second package, which, you know, do your tasks, by the way. Oh, we need to up the time.
Yeah,
It's a
hold
bit
on.
hard to get all the tasks done.
Whilst we're learning,
I-
yeah.
Are the tasks not shared?
I went and did my second
So I thought it
delivery,
was good.
and I found the hole that it needed to go in, and then just round the corner was poor Petrock on the floor, giving it the old Family Guy death sequence.
I was
with a knife
going.
on him. So I went in and went, what the fuck? And then fucking Mousie disappears like, hello, I've just stumbled into this scene.
It was so perfect.
Before I could speak.
Mousie was so incompetent at doing her tasks. I was watching her for so long because I knew it was a red or a pink suit and I couldn't tell which one. So I was following Mousie and I was like, she's so bad at these tasks. Is it just because she's bad at the
literally
game?
Did you
Or-
not? Did you watch me sing in the camera room?
For an
I was.
hour, yeah.
I went to the
didn't do a
camera room and
single
started
task.
singing. I was.
Yeah, we
fucking-
did see that.
Yeah, thanks.
I tried to do a task with Digby.
Yeah, we were helping each other. Like, I didn't know you were bad.
I didn't know I was bad either.
Yeah, it helps if he knows he's bad.
I still don't know why I would have said it on the screen.
Oh,
I found a knife, and not 1 second later, Mousie comes around the corner and popped a cap in my ass.
the reason I came back to
Why
guard.
is my gun empty? I don't know. What could have happened?
That's why I came back for the knife. I was coming back for the knife.
They always come back to the scene of the crime.
Easily led.
I swear I'm competent at these games.
Abby, thank you for gifting a sub to Nevs. Oh my goodness. It helps pay for this game. Okay.
Oh, you accidentally died.
Alright. I am ready for
Premature
I've set it to
ejaculation.
12 minutes.
Yeah, God,
Yeah, that sounds good.
Start pointing at the people that are not ready yet.
Who's it? Sean and Petra. Where's Petra? You.
Huh? Oh,
Shane.
ready? You have to ready.
Shane.
your
I,
time.
Not you.
I was
Shane.
saying that I was
I saw white. My screen was blurred.
You're not ready.
Ready up!
Oh.
Get ready!
Oh.
Oh!
Hold on.
Oh! How game
I love it when you run into someone with a tablet. Just.
Oh my god.
We know what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Sort of? Maybe more.
It's on the top right.
Pressure.
What does it say on the top right?
Oh, press bad.
Yeah, spell employee backwards.
How do you find your tasks? I was bad last round.
Alimentation.
Ooh.
Go there.
Pressure. Oh. Wait. Huh? Analysis. Ooh. Ooh, okay. How do I do this? How do I do analysis? Here? Is this it? Oh, okay. Okay. Look, I got a flower! I got a flower!
So proud of you.
Thank you! I'm really proud of me too! I'm
I'm
gonna...
just gonna figure out how we submit one.
I think we analyze it in here somehow.
Place sample. Maybe not.
Hold on. Oh, yeah.
Place container. Press button.
Oh, did you do it?
Oh, I'm processing something, I guess. And then that gives
Oh.
it one of these, and then does that go in here?
Oh my gosh, you're doing
And
it.
analyze.
Empty sample. How do you...
It is 1 of 4. I did it.
How do you get rid of this?
Oh.
How do I do this?
I think you now... Right, okay, bring that to somewhere else.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Yeah, we have to go and clean the sample jar out, because I've done it accidentally. So
Maybe in here?
Maybe clean the jar.
Oh, I don't need to clean. I need to analyze.
I did that one by accident as well.
Oh, I accidentally throw it. What the heck?
Was that Mousie again?
No, I'm trying to analyze a flower! How dare you! Oh shit, I keep
Watch
throwing
this.
it. Ooh. What's this do?
It's Eric. It's 100% Eric.
What the hell happened in here?
I heard that.
I'm just gonna go
Eric
somewhere
killed
else.
him.
I'm gonna not be
Eric
here.
killed Big B. Eric killed Big B.
What? No.
Justice! I'm pretty sure Scott as well.
I want
Don't
no
worry
part of
about it.
this. I want no part of this. Ooh. Oh, I go to this? How do I do this?
That's bullshit.
I don't trust anybody.
How do you do this? Do I take this? And then I take this. Huh? Did it go in? Battery? Blue light means good. It doesn't need repair. Oh! Oh, okay. So I need to find one that needs repair. What the heck is going on? Oh, here we go. I need the little thingies. Need a thingy. Need a thingy! I am looking for a thingy. Hi, what is going on?
It's the gas pressure thing. Every time they use it, it explodes. It just got hit in the face by it.
Oh, okay. Thingy. Okay, next thingy. I am doing thingies. Thingy, 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 where art thou? Hey, that's a thingy. I'm so proud of me. I'm doing the thing. I'm gonna complete my task and I am so proud. Did I do it? Is that better? How did the... Huh? Well, I have no idea. Doot, doot, doot. Red and yellow don't mix. You need a fuse that swaps color. Does anyone have a fuse?
Mousie.
Hi, do you have a fuse?
Well, look, I think there was some in here, like right in that back room.
This seems like a not safe place to be.
Yeah.
Ah, no, please! I am just... I needed a fuse! What the heck? I need a weapon. Help me! Help me!
No,
That sounds like somebody in need of
I
help.
don't trust you.
Oh. You both collected it at this point.
Okay, so Garg shot
This
me.
is an AD conversation.
Garg keeps shooting people! Why are we letting him live? I've been shot, I've been damaged, I need...
I don't have a gun.
Would you like me to shoot Garg?
What the fuck is that?
That's
Is that a
shotgun.
toaster?
A toaster shotgun.
I really wanna... Oh my gosh, this is my chance! I'm gonna do it!
Oh, influence.
Just in time.
Just in time.
Just save the day.
Well done.
Did it.
Oh,
Mouse,
ow.
press Q.
What?
Press Q.
Ow.
Look, analysis is done.
Yeah. Because we're
Oh.
god gamers. Hey, Sean, high five.
Oh, but we can't do the
I
pressure if Garg is shooting people! How are we meant to do the pressure?
What? How did we get out?
And
You know what, that's quite easy.
And also, here, look, I need to find a fuse. He's also protecting the fuses, and I was told that the yellows don't mix, and I went in, and he shot me, and I dropped the yellow fuse there, and apparently we need to find fuses that mix colors?
There's little tutorials.
So, yellow fuse. Right, well,
Well,
will
I had
save
the
it.
yellow
red
fuse, but the
going
yellow
yellow.
fuse didn't work, so we need...
Oh, what's this? Oh, I got a detonator.
Watch out!
What the fuck is happening? I think we just kill it.
How did this happen?
We're for sure good, Sean. I don't think it's first.
Okay.
Oh, I found the fuse!
Sorry. Wait, this detonator doesn't work.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fix it. This is my chance. I'm gonna fix it. Oh, I'm so proud of me. Yes! What? Yes! This is our first time. I did it! I did it! I fixed the fuse.
Oh, nice one.
Thank you. I'm very proud of myself.
Garg's still exploding stuff.
Why? We still need to do the pressure in there. That's like the last task.
Guard.
It's like a pattern he has to do, I think.
Oh, wait, Garg's dead now.
Garg's dead.
Okay, so
Yeah,
how do
I
we do
killed
this?
Why did you kill Garg?
Oh, God.
Because he was really suspicious.
He shot
He's
me.
been doing this gas the whole time.
He shot me.
I'm just light it up.
I'm gonna not be here.
If you're turning those on, you don't want to be in the room at all.
Well, fuck me. We've died. Oh, look, 1 second.
Is that how... No!
I have no fucking clue how that song works. Where is it? Where is it?
Did it! Winner!
That pressure. Everyone wants to fucking...
You were evil this whole time.
I did nothing to you the whole time.
You didn't, but you were evil.
No, so an employee exploded me. An innocent exploded me. I don't know
Yeah,
who it was.
you
but
were in front of the thing and someone was just trying to doodle with it and you just died. I was like,
Yeah.
well, fuck. At that point, I was like, well, I can't go murder anyone because I'll die. So I just stalled the machine for the whole.
Oh my god, the number ordered.
I didn't know that the explosion range was all the way
No,
out
it's a
the
pressure
fucking-
amount.
in the park.
Yeah.
Oh.
It has a huge range.
Everybody was dying like that, and we all thought Garg had a gun.
Do you know what the bad thing was? I was trying to. My plan was to just fuck around with this and fuck this up. The first one I solved immediately.
You could have turned it off, Garg. Not killed anybody.
I solved the first one immediately and was like, well, I've got to pretend I don't know what I'm doing on this second one for 10 minutes. Good job.
Yeah, and then you shot me.
Of finding out
I didn't shoot anyone.
Sean, meanwhile, fucking shooting people with shotguns.
I don't know
Yeah.
what you mean.
Yeah.
So who was bad that round?
Me.
Me
And
Garg.
Okay.
Yeah, but I
Me
was
and someone who
exploded
died
like immediately on the machine.
Yay!
we didn't even try to
Who it
resist.
was. Oh,
Still
see,
have
we're
no
so good
clue
at
how
the
that
game.
pressure.
Yes.
Garg was
I know
saying.
one, yeah.
I've been doing that pressure thing the entire time the previous game, and I just looked at the video. I still have zero clue how that works.
Oh, no,
That is
chat
so
figured it out.
It's just mastermind.
I got it.
It's
Okay,
just mastermind, right?
so if a canister explodes, you need a higher canister. There's a value on each,
Yeah.
1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The
Looks
tanks
like
get
you need
filled
to
at the
be
same
more
time when the
sense.
machine is running. The machine has 2 stages each.
It also
Yeah.
goes red when it's going to explode, so someone can turn it off before it happens. But God didn't do that. He didn't want to.
Well, I knew I didn't need to, so I just let you guys fumble around the rest of the map like idiots.
We're
whilst I sat on my balls and did nothing.
Can we like get a mod that changes this thumbs up to something else?
Yes,
What else
Your middle finger.
I've changed the time to 14 minutes.
Just how it feel.
Kirk
That's
and
a bit-
Embla need to ready
I
up.
like using two
14
hands.
may get
I
a bit
Oh,
Yeah, I think
Too
the time we
easy.
had
I think
last
12 is
time was
fine.
fine.
Well,
I think
both
12
of
is
you,
fine, yeah, we
like,
just do
Kirk
12 with more
died almost
competency.
immediately. That's like,
How about
Yeah.
12
Yeah.
30?
12. Honestly, just 12 is fine.
I think it's
With
well,
a little bit more competency, it'll be fine.
8:35.
yeah.
Embla,
I'm ready now.
Oh,
December.
sorry.
yeah.
point at her.
What?
Point at her.
Point at her. Oh my god, now it's my time to do tasks. I'm so...
Oh god, we have pressure again.
Okay.
Go and do pressure.
Sushi,
Yeah, I'm going with you.
I'm pretty sure it's rough.
Sushi? What the fuck is
Sushi
sushi?
is about
Pizza with sushi.
I think
I want to try the vents.
You're gonna need a screwdriver
Where are they?
in the story.
Are they not in here? Oh, the items are random, okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Oh, I'm fishing for it.
No.
I can take the fish.
I need a
So
screwdriver.
I know you can change.
In the storage area.
that
Screwdriver?
I have one.
I'll find another, don't worry. I have one now. Yay! How do we fix vents?
Yeah, but I don't.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
No reds. Okay, no reds. Okay. Now you need to do it again.
So, how do we find the vents that need to be fixed?
What the fuck is happening over there?
Oh. No. I resist. Oh, here we go. How do I... This one's bad, yes. Screwdriver. Okay, check. I have that. Okay, yes. Got it. Oh! Oh! You! Okay. And then... Okay. Oh, there's... What? There's fish?
Okay, that one's yellow, right? So, that one needs to, the two needs to be a 3.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Where do
I
I...
think this is it. We're good?
Am I meant to bring this here?
We're good?
Oh, no.
Ah, yeah, let's go! High five! what
Come
are you doing?
on. How do I do this?
Which one is this?
Hold on, let me open up the thing again. Oh, damn it.
Oh,
Sorry. And then it comes in. Oh! It goes in here. Alright, figured it out. And then I take it back. Okay. La la la.
Okay, this one is empty.
Hold on. Okay, and then... Yes! I did it!
Yo!
I'm so proud of me. Okay. Oops. There's more
It's
vents
sushi.
somewhere.
Fuck
I
is
saw
sushi?
fish.
Oh, I saw rice somewhere. Is that...
I don't know. Maybe?
That
On
was
screen celebration. Ooh, I don't have the thingies. I don't have the...
That's me. It's fine. I'm here to clean my filter or the filter.
Any fucking...
I can't find a single
Any rice?
thing.
Oh, Kerm said he found rice.
Pick it up.
But we need to
pick
find
it
a
up with your
container for
fucking
the
hands.
rice.
Yeah, Mousie, hey, check it out.
Oh.
Look, what would you like? Would you like shrimp?
So you're going
Sam,
on
I'm partial to salmon. I do love salmon. Also, hi,
Salmon
chat.
coming up.
sushi.
Ow! What the heck? What the heck?
What a salmon!
Why did you hurt me though?
Oh.
Because the salmon. Look,
Does the
hit me
container...
with it. We can be even. Hit me with the salmon.
Perfect, we got Black
I
Ops
don't-
4.
We can
I've
be
got
even.
Black Ops 4.
Oh shit!
What?
Nice. Where's Raven?
How do I put Black Ops 4 in here?
Wait, what? That's not a
BO4.
container.
That's what this table needs. It needs BO Black Ops 4. Look.
No, Sean, it'd say Blops 4. Come on, you're a fake gamer.
I don't even know what
I
I'm doing.
got it. I got a screwdriver. I can close it.
But where's the
There you go.
container?
Yay! Did we like do it?
Do we need to deliver a container?
We
Did
did
we need to
vents.
deliver something to this? Because the container. I swear.
Okay, so this is the last
there we go.
task.
Pick up fish. Hello, where are you?
Has anyone found the other
The
rice?
position is the last
I have
task.
rice.
Knows how to find
Where
a
are you?
container.
This
We
is
need a
rice.
container, we need rice.
This is
What's
rice,
this?
yeah, no? Oh,
Oh, is that a rice container?
I have rice here. There's another rice.
Surely this is a container. It's not a.
Ow!
What the fuck? Oh, yeah, I have to put it there.
Some
Right. I found the rice that I found earlier.
There we go.
Here it is.
Well, I have black rice.
Okay, I have cod.
We've got all the
I've got
rice,
the-
no
I've got
container.
the other rice.
I've got the cod.
Yeah.
The tutorial
I-
for Pete
I
Sushi
found- yeah, I found two
doesn't
of the
actually
rices.
tell you what to do.
Is it just the guy eating the
I
position?
have a container.
So we have an insert rice here.
Oh, is using one of those?
Oh, we got brown rice.
Oh shit!
There we go.
Nice.
Alright, so that's
So
brown
we
rice.
need
I have the cod.
brown rice cod.
Do
What's
I?
BO4?
What do I do with this?
That's a plant. It's the plant thing.
This
Sean,
is
the sushi.
that's a bit of Black Ops 4.
Insert
right there.
rice.
The sushi.
The rice goes over here. The rice goes over here. You need to put it in this machine right here.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I have another container here.
I have the fish.
Okay.
So we've got
Rice.
brown rice and cod Black Ops 4.
There's
Okay.
rice.
Black Ops 4.
Okay, now press the button. Okay, I put the cod.
Oh, you've got the cod?
Yeah, I got the cod.
That looks.
Right.
Okay.
I have a container
There
here.
you go.
I hate
What
Okay,
rice
and then
do we
put
need?
the plant in there. Put the plant in here.
Oh, right. Oh, I.
The plant needs to go in there.
The next one is white rice. Next one is white rice.
The
Yeah, I
plant.
have a container. Which one is white?
The plant.
BO4. Who's got BO4?
Who got Black Ops 4? Who got?
Sean?
Who
I've
got
got
Black Ops
liquid
4?
Black Ops 4.
Right here. Put it in there.
Doesn't count. Can't do it.
Put it in there.
Wrong
Put it in
one.
What?
there.
What do you mean? What?
What? What?
Yes.
What do you mean wrong one?
It's off.
White rice.
It goes in there.
Hang on, is he fucking us?
No,
I
it,
think he's fucking
We have
us.
3
Is he fucking
minutes.
us?
I don't know.
Guess what? He's fucking us.
I have white rice.
does
What
anyone
now?
have a container? We can just grab another one.
I I have white rice on a container. We need salmon. Okay. So here's white rice. We need salmon.
I'm like, what is this?
I don't know! Sean turned it into juice instead of garnish. He used the analyzer
It
for his
says sample on
task.
It's a sample.
Yeah, he apparently analyzed it.
Fish disappeared. Okay.
What?
We need the
Oh
plant.
god, it froze.
Isn't the way to clean it?
Oh, this is an empty container now. We have an empty
We've
container.
got Black Ops 4.
Yeah.
Hey, we
There
did
we
it!
go.
Okay.
What other class do we have?
It's gotta be raw.
Throwing this against the wall.
Fucking raw! I'll get the other
You do
stuff,
trick
okay?
shot.
Right.
Two.
Yay!
I have white rice and a fish. What do we
need to
need?
hurry. We need to clean the
We
containers.
did it.
I have the white rice and a
need?
fish. What do we need?
How do we do that?
Put the fish here!
WF2. I'm gonna get WF2.
Where?
In the machine!
Where? What
Come here.
machine?
Come here, come here, come here. Put it in
What?
this thing.
Oh, in the.
Yes,
shoot.
there. Ow, 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 ow!
Where's the seaweed? Someone died. Oh, yo!
Sorry, you tiger.
I see.
Killed me, you idiot.
Oh.
I was so proud.
You were also that?
Do you know what? The only reason I let all this happen was because I wanted to know how to actually fucking do this, because I had no idea.
I was really proud. I was really
Because
proud.
I didn't understand what was going on.
Pizza sushi.
He fucking who Petra. I hid one of these things, right? So that it would fuck people over. And he went and found it and put it back, the twat.
Are you
Oh,
bad?
what was that?
He's the worst fucking imposter teammate I've ever
I
had.
know this looks bad.
So were you guys hiding the rice? Nice.
No, we were literally
I
trying to
was
help
chased.
you.
No,
I was genuinely trying
He
to help.
tried killing
Yeah.
me.
No, I trust Sean. I trust Sean.
Truck was coming at me.
I
trust Sean.
genuinely trying to help.
Green. Right.
So,
Because I
so
wanted to know how this thing
Okay,
works.
wait. Seaweed.
So we're
Seaweed.
What
You have
happens?
a minute, boys.
Where the fuck
I was
is
looking
seaweed?
all around the map for detonator.
No, play 60. No, come back. Who
What
has
place
rice?
is it?
Does
It
anyone
does
have
it
rice?
automatically.
Who has
in
white
the
rice?
The rice
The white
is
rice
in
is
there.
in
White
Please.
rice. Who has white
in
rice?
there. It's in
Clean
there.
those
It's
containers.
in there.
Oh my god.
You
I could
fucking
not
kidding
believe
me?
you're gonna win this.
It's in the machine!
That's
It's in the machine
I really wanted to see
already!
the
Well,
sushi.
you know what?
It's
I really want to
already-
succeed anyway.
it's
and I don't
in
trust you. You fucking bitch.
The rice
It's in the machine! It's literally in the machine!
is in the machine already.
Well,
Oh my god.
It's in the machine!
The rice. It's in the.
Oh.
You. Oh my god. This is what the city needed.
I can't get over this.
Oh my god.
That was a good
I came back to see it.
It's the way the rice was in the machine! The rice was already there!
Check.
What do you mean?
The
didn't
white
have a
rice was in the
container.
It was in the white rice was in the machine.
who was bad?
What do you mean it was in the machine?
You
No,
were.
it was in the
We had
machine.
taken the container, put the rice in the container, and put the container in the machine.
I literally found two guns,
Although-
and I told you about
Petra.
one of them and didn't shoot you in there, and you still killed me.
The next time I take out something that they
You were
vitally need
standing
to hide,
behind cover with a
please
gun,
don't
and
go
I was like,
find
oh,
it
well,
and
that's
go, oh, look this.
I was waiting
Wait,
to
what
see
did they
if Sean
do?
would kill you.
It was
And then you got shot.
I was sabotaging their, the fence task that they were doing.
Oh,
I
was
hit the
that the
carpet
ventilator?
at the back of the restaurant, and then you went and fucking
watching your
put it
back,
back.
and you
I
stabbed.
didn't realize you needed a ventilator. I didn't realize it was fast.
You went and found
We
it
were
for
so
him. I was
good
like,
at
I just really was looking for pork and
Yeah,
sushi.
no, right?
Poor
Yeah.
Eric is all I can say.
Okay.
Anyway, you got
Left
stuck,
alone.
lol.
I tried my best. Sean and I did pressure so well.
I found
And then we
C4
came to
and
the
I was
finish of
looking
the
all over the
dive.
map for a detonator, and I couldn't find it. But you guys were all together in the position room, and I was like, oh god,
So,
please let me
when
find
you
it.
find
Kill
it-
everybody.
When you find a gun without any ammo, is there ammo
I
on the map,
get
or
to
is it
hit
just a dead gun?
I'm hitting ready. Good
I
luck.
think it's a dead gun.
Let's see, let's go.
Oh god, Pazushi again.
Computers.
Well, we can't do Pazushi and analysis at the same time, so yeah.
Can you not?
No, because it requires containment.
Do 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 do.
I am a Pazushi pro. I've got all the containers.
See, we've got them.
Ooh.
You have to keep going back.
Yeah,
and
so you have to
forth.
go to the room that it says. You have to go to the specific room that it tells you to go to. Back up, back up. Hey.
Oh god.
No, it says success. We did it.
Oh, okay.
Are we
perfect.
done?
So we need to find more computers.
Did we do
But
it?
you have to
So-
go.
Yeah.
You have to go to the other room. Press the button, and then it'll say yes or no.
So we bring the filters here. Then. Oh. Oh, there's so many screwdrivers. Ooh, a gun. Good thought.
That was perfect.
Were they already there? Were you already in there before it? Were you in there before it?
I'll go get all you two again.
It's
I'm
for
just
you.
getting
Keep
stuff out there.
Have we figured it
it in
out?
the back if you need it. Yeah, we got it.
Working on it. It's coming.
There was a slight communication error, but we got it.
I'm gonna go see what now.
Which one's office 5? I'll go to office 5. You can first thing yes.
Is there a time limit on it, maybe?
Hey. Psst, 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 psst. Psst, 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 psst. Oh yeah, okay. Have we figured out the analysis yet? Oh. Hmm. Have we figured it out?
Yes.
The heck? Here, protect yourself. Okay.
Why is it not being confirmed? Oh no, is Digby dead?
No, that's done. That's
No,
blue.
okay, I'm gonna
Ember bad.
I have a knife.
What?
They just shot me in the.
What the heck is going
Oh,
on?
not Kerm. I don't know about.
No,
Kerm.
he came in the way. I'm sorry. I'm
the
sorry. He
hell?
got in the way. He got in the way. He got in the way. He got in the
Embla's
way. I
definitely
tried
bad.
shooting Embla.
Embla's definitely bad. Trust me, Embla just
Embla
shot me in the
bad.
fucking
Digby and I have been
face.
trying
Shot
to do
Digby in the
computers.
face.
Fuck, hold
Yeah.
on.
Oh
That didn't sound genuine at all.
What do you mean? Oh no.
I've been trying to do this stupid fuck. You're not.
Sorry, I'll get back on it.
Can we do analysis now? We have 6 minutes to do 4 analysis, by the way.
Oh my god.
Okay, what do you need me to do? What do you need me to
containers
have?
Okay,
analysis.
we need these containers. We need these containers.
Is there anything?
Find them and bring them to the analysis room.
How do you know if a shotgun has ammo, by the way?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's empty.
Oh, it's empty. No.
The right button to look at it.
It's empty. Fucking hell. God, they fucking, like, they just waltzed in on me.
Less hard for the others.
Where's the container?
Where are the containers?
I think they're cleaning some and you're bringing some in. Are there any spare containers? I'm gonna check the storage room. Oh, God.
I couldn't see any in storage. I don't know if I'm just
Okay.
looking for the wrong thing.
I'm gonna check the kitchen because that was being used earlier. Yeah, this one. I got one.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because someone left it in the machine. Yeah. This is why I said
So
you can't be both at
that-
the same time.
Just
Simple as that.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
dead,
but
she was
then-
bad. Kermit's also bad, he unfortunately got in the way.
What? You've
Wait,
killed
Kermit's
another
bad?
person!
Kerm!
Wait, Kerm wasn't bad or was bad?
You were there!
This is the same one person. that
Kerm
died.
died because I tried shooting Embla, and as I shot Embla, Kerm got in the way.
Hold on, where's Sean? Is this the right one? Is the green the...
You need to...
Hear me yelling.
I just heard the gunshot.
Elsie, why are you holding a gun at us?
Because I don't trust any of you at this point! This is so
We have
confusing.
containers in our hands. What do we need? Does anyone?
We use containers.
You need to combine those two,
Okay.
and then you
I'm
put it
gonna-
in
I'm
there.
Is that
We
a
have empty
survival?
containers, we need to
Yeah,
clean
Yeah,
them.
top left.
Sweet. Do you want to get you two again? I'll go find one.
How do we do this?
We are pros.
Okay, so they go in and get samples, right?
Yeah.
From there,
put them in
they're
there,
based
it's
on
done.
these plants.
Yeah.
We based on these plants. You
One
put them
second.
in this machine. You get like a tube.
Yeah.
If it's a singular thing you need, you just put it in here, press Y, and then it's done. If it's two, you
okay.
put them
Oh.
here,
Combine
combine them, take the new
don't put
one,
them-
put it
Hold on,
here
I have
there.
to fix that.
So
Yeah.
we just
So
need
I
to
have
complete
WX2.
WX2.
I got it, I
WX2
got it,
could just
got
go
it.
straight in then.
Okay, I'm good.
Do I go clean this now?
You can, but I think that we're on the last one now, right?
Yeah, we're on the
yeah.
last one. We're done, basically.
Oh.
We need.
This
What are you running up
go.
to that for?
I thought I meant to clean it.
Put
Yeah,
my
put it
sample
in.
already in.
Where, oh, okay. Where
Yeah,
did you
hold
clean
on,
it?
fine.
Where does it go? Yeah.
Put it in that, in here, in there, and then you press Y,
And why?
and then done.
Please be WX2. I'm really mad if it's okay. It is there again.
Yeah, and then you take who took it,
Oh, this is it. We're gonna win. We're gonna win.
and then you put it on there, and then you press Y.
When done!
Mousie's bad! What do you mean?
Yeah, so I don't know if it had a gun. So I went to kill myself with a knife.
It's not done.
Sean and I.
Hold on. Time out.
Two bullets.
One person at a time. I had no idea what to do with all of you standing together.
Yeah, it's rough, isn't it?
Everybody
you were the other one.
I was.
Take charge of a task and just fuck it up.
I was trying
to. The moment you
I was
showed
trying
up,
to hide.
You were trying to run off with it, weren't you?
Chance, it's okay.
Oh, I've run off with loads of them.
Like when Eri came
I
in
saw
and was
you
like,
ghost for a
yeah,
second.
Embla's doing the other computer. I was like, oh, okay. And then you showed up, and I
Was
was
that your
like,
ghost or you said?
well, that's not right.
Two dissidents.
I
know.
I was up there pressing the button
Question.
to actually make it work, funnily enough. I wasn't trying to not do it.
Where do you clean the containers?
It's
Oh,
it's around the
it's
corner.
in-
So instead of like when you go to the plants, instead of going straight and then right, you go left.
Yeah, there's a sign. There's a sign with like a little washing station, basically, in the
Got
green
it.
area.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the
That
green
should work.
area. Fine.
Yeah. So they're all like the green area has like 3 different rooms. It's really annoying.
Also, I
but,
did
yeah. Oh, and it's-
really accidentally kill Kerm.
Alright.
I'm so sorry.
I did see you had a shotgun, but I just went into knife.
Oh my god.
Oh, pizza again. I'm doing delivery. I'm doing delivery.
I know how to run. I want to fuck up their, you know. Oh, here we go.
So maybe delivery spot for it? Like,
Ooh.
no.
What's this? Music?
Any Pazushi enjoyers?
Any Pazushi? Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Doop-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah, I know the scroll wheel mutes and unmutes, don't worry. Doing it on
Gotta
purpose.
deliver it to this room. And find
How?
the terminal. I found the terminal.
Is it that?
No.
Oh!
Hello.
Hi.
I'm
I
gonna
find
pick
it-
up this gun.
They're all empty, and I can't figure out why.
This one is not empty. This one has 6
Why did-
bullets.
Why did it say empty then?
Trying to look for
Okay.
containers.
What about this one? This one has 2 bullets. Okay, so now I just have 2 guns. Who can I trust?
Alright.
Who wants a gun? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa!
Anyways.
Anyways. Hey, Mousie,
Yeah?
have you seen it detonate?
No?
Yes.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. No, actually. I'm gonna keep this.
I fucked it up.
No.
What? How?
Why are you here?
Are we? How? What do we need?
Why are you here with a package?
I can't carry around a package now? Wow.
Not that doesn't he deliver it here.
I heard voices! I just wanted to hang out!
Get out of here.
Garg, I thought we were friends.
Get out of here.
I've never felt so rejected in all my days.
Here, and none of them work.
What's going on?
We're trying to something.
We can't deliver
It's
this
not
back.
right. There's this thing. Surely there must be another. Is there anything all the way down?
No, nothing. I can't see anything. We can't do the delivery. The delivery's
fucking
booked.
packages. Why?
The package is like. Try figuring the package. That will do RU2. Oh wait, no, I have to clean it first. Fuck. Hey, there's another one here. Here.
Who started doing the Yeah, kill him. He's there. He's fucking bad. Kill him.
Are we sure?
Who's that?
Digby, apparently.
Digby?
Digby.
Digby's
Oh,
bad?
Digby's dead. Digby's
he's dead?
dead in
Good.
cams already.
Did he kill himself?
I
He
don't
killed
know.
him with his own guilt. Sabotaging the position.
It became
What do we
too
do with
much
the
for him.
containers?
You need to plug him in here.
Alright, so hang on. Let me.
How do
I don't-
Wait,
what's
right, we
this
just
one?
need we just need RU2.
Are you too? I don't know, are
Where's
you?
Eric
RU2.
Hang on, if Eric's not here.
Oh, you just
I got RU2.
No, you've not.
Okay,
Oh, dear.
okay, good. I was about to
I got a fish and I'm not afraid to use it. I kind of love it. Oh. Oh. Oh, this just clicked for me.
Bedrock.
I'm so sorry.
Bedrock's evil. So's
Right.
Mousie, apparently. Whoa.
Some sweet tunes. La da 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 da. Burning wish. Bum bum bum. Salmon. Salmon.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, what the fuck
Not
happened in
me.
here?
salmon. Oh. Petrock was a bad person.
You serious?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where'd the salmon go?
No! How could you do this to me?
You came
I
up
walked
with
in
me.
here! I walk in here and there's people dead! Damn it! Damn it! I was so
Double
close!
kill.
I was so close!
Well done, Mousie. Well done.
I got him
You
boiling.
still won.
I
We
got
won?
him boiling.
Suicide.
Yeah.
Perfect finish.
We won!
I think it was a
Oh,
draw.
yes!
I
No.
need
No.
a bullet.
No,
I think we
employees
will
can
lost.
only win
No,
if they finish
no.
all the tasks.
Yeah, if we never
Oh.
finished tasks, we'd have lost it anyway.
I was
Right, that makes
so
sense.
nervous. I was
I,
trying.
So by the way, the reason you guys were sus on Digby for hiding all the containers at the very beginning,
Yeah.
I looked at the task, realized there was Pazushi and analysis, and I found as many containers as I could and
Well,
hit
no,
them enough.
So did I! I hit them as well!
The only reason I was stuck
Smart.
on Digby was because it was like, who was doing Pazushi? And only people could only name Digby, so...
Yeah, and
Oh,
that's
that's
why I
right.
was so far away from the position, because I knew the
Digby
dick
found a
was
bunch of-
hiding the containers.
Yeah, Digby found a bunch of guns earlier
Hey.
on, and I was going around with him trying to look for the containers, because I was like, someone hid all these fucking containers. And we were looking for them, and he was like, I trust you, take the shotgun.
Yeah, we kind of knifed him to death in the camera room. Hi. What? I need to go to the restroom. I'm actually not readying up on purpose.
Oh, that means we could die a bunch of times.
Yeah.
You mean you're not readying when you're not ready? That's crazy.
No,
Well,
this is not how it works. You're ready when you're not actually ready, and then as soon as
That's
it
a different
starts, go,
method.
wait, hold on, no, wait, I need to go to the toilet.
That's what Digby normally does too.
Yeah.
What? He readies up because he sees the shiny button and goes, oh, I wasn't ready, sorry.
What? Shut up.
Can't even deny it.
He's right, he's right. The polymer is so good. It's better than a ragdoll.
It's just like so immediate. It's great.
Yeah, it's so good.
It reminds me of the Final Fantasy 14 macro with Fisher. Where like if you do something and then do like the play daddy mode, it would just instantly end with play.
That's what it looks like, yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
It's like the Lalapels are running around, yeah? Doing their little thing and then suddenly they're there.
Yeah.
It's not just Lalapel, Rothgar, a friend of mine did it as well. It was hilarious.
It's also the same thing on Baldur's Gate 3. If you lay down on something, you just snap into the bed. It's
Oh
great.
yeah, it gets suction cupped into the bed over there.
Ah.
Oh my god.
Never mind.
You,
Oh my goodness, I'm
you
so
with your
glad.
anime ooh eyes. Food dish.
Sexy, you know it.
Okay.
Fuck's sake.
Bizushi!
Just another day.
Okay.
Play.
Bizushi, Bizushi, do 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 do. Should I bring the rice in here? I have the rice.
I will try.
Hello.
Isn't there like a third rice?
There's a
What?
rice in here.
Oh, I'll grab it.
Why is everything missing already?
battery.
What the fuck? Where are
Where's
all
the
the
rice?
containers?
Do you want to
I
take?
have it. Oh, is this?
I'll
yeah, it
take
is
the
rice.
tape,
Yeah, put it in Bizushi.
Yeah,
What?
I will.
The container?
Who's doing alimentations? I don't know how to do it.
Okay, with this.
Container.
I don't even know where to look.
Hmm. Hmm. Brow.
No.
Brow.
Yeah, so I think you did that.
I got one.
How? What the fuck? Why does it take stamina to stab stuff?
Excuse me?
Bullshit.
Alright. How do I do this? Where'd the rice go?
Black rice. I put it in the machines.
Oh, okay. What do we need
Right,
for the first
black
one?
rice. Black rice, tuna, and G and something.
Oh,
Oh.
I need drinks as well. All of them. Could I get a Dr. Pepper as well, please? I'm really craving a soda. Oh, whoops.
So we need black rice, tuna.
Okay, I have the rice.
And I have tuna.
Oh, you already did the rice. How do I clean this out?
I don't know.
I'll figure it out. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's another fresh container here.
This is how I... It's okay. I'll figure this out. I'll clean it. This will be my moment. La 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 la. Yeah. What do we need for the toppings?
Where are the containers?
We got them. We got them. Chill. It's all good.
So where's the seaweed normally?
I think you just press it. You just press the button.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
cool.
What topping do
And then
we
we
need?
need
G3M. Okay, I'm on it. Leave it to me.
cool.
How do I do the topping? G3M. 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 Mushrooms. Little tiny mushrooms. Little tiny mushrooms. I'm on it. Not that one.
I have a
Not that
container. Do you have a
one.
container?
I do, yeah. It's not that
Okay.
one, not that one, not that one. This one! I got, oh, whoops. No, yeah, there we go, I
Yeah,
got it.
You got it.
Okay, now, do I have to process this or anything?
I think we just send it.
Okay. Wait, you weren't babysitting the Pazushi?
Do I have to? Can they sabotage it while it's underway?
I don't know.
Still good. Okay.
I have, oh, there we go. Okay, so,
Yeah,
press
yeah.
button.
Yes, I'll go figure out the other.
Do we have to do more than one?
Yeah. WX2.
Hello.
Yeah,
Well, we need to
Container.
clear, we need to clean the containers, though.
I have to clean one.
I have a clean one. What do we need?
I did
Was he
it!
going to go get... Oh, was he going to go... Okay.
Oh, whoops. Yes! Ha, okay, so we need...
What's next?
white rice, shrimp, and WX.
So much.
What the fuck? That is so cruel.
Hello.
Digby pointed out my body was there.
Hi,
so-
Mousie. Have you
I
also experienced the Digby?
got shot in the back. I was so proud of what I was doing. I was.
But
I-
were you nearly done with this as well?
I have it
was.
already.
No.
Oh no.
No,
one's
Kerm.
gonna spot you. Nobody's gonna spot you either.
Kerm, please.
He did.
He did. He did. No.
We need...
Oh no. There he is
Someone
again.
fucking killed Mousie. Was that you?
No! I was walking away. She was mentioning something about white rice and... Okay, we need shrimp. Okay, let's just hurry up and get this done.
No.
I got the WX2.
It's not,
I'm
this is
just
not
gonna
clean.
leave it
I
there.
already got the WX2, man.
Oh, okay. Fucking...
We need
okay,
white rice.
Okay, I'm gonna go clean this. Okay, clean it.
Okay.
Who else is alive still?
Shrimp.
Okay, where am I gonna
Sean
go? Where's the station?
and Pepper.
Look for a filter.
Who is Digby's partner, I wonder?
He's gone.
You think?
He's gone. The both of them killed me. They
Oh.
teamed up on me and killed me. It was cruel if it wasn't hilarious.
Over here. So if you go over here,
Good clean. Oh.
so machine room. You've got to go to the
Oh no, they're leading him to go dead. Because dead.
machine room. You have to put the filters in.
We're doing bed. We're doing filter.
Hey!
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right, I understand now. Fucking hell.
They're running away from the crime scene. They're running away from the crime scene.
There's one more, but I think
Oh,
we need
what
to-
happened?
Nothing happened. But this is where they killed us, Embla.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna for a second. Sorry.
I think it's the one thing. So it's gonna be completed.
Yeah, they teamed up on me. Sean found my body and said, "Oh, nobody cares about her." And
What? You know what?
it hurt more
It's a
than
girls'
the
night.
screwdriver.
It's a girls' night.
Yeah.
It's a girls'
It's
night.
girls' night. Yeah.
It's girls' night.
It hurt more than the screwdrivers did, honestly.
No, they're gonna have to look pretty other, like, fencing, because guard just hit it.
Oh, and we just, it doesn't tell you what.
Did they?
Yeah.
That's okay. We just don't know. I've got a screwdriver. Yeah, that'll be clean. I got a screwdriver. Just take it out. And I don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Where could they have done it?
Good.
Oh, it's
You
a
look on your
chance.
map, places we need to go.
Oh, clever.
Or is this one?
Yeah,
good?
they are. There they are.
We put it back in. Will that satisfy?
Oh, Kermit's dead. Welcome to the land of
No!
Yeah, that counts.
Okay.
So now we may as well go
Dig
to
me in
yellow
guard.
area, since we've done that. Find if there's one here. Maybe
Hello.
it's nearby. Hello.
Oh no.
I
That's a
checked
good then.
orange and Pazushi for
That
vents and couldn't find any there.
someone hit a filter that we found.
Okay, good.
Where is it in here? Oh, this one's good as well.
Bitch.
Is there only one in the yellow?
Oh, just filter. You guys still doing the filter?
Green.
Yeah, let's do it. There's too many people here.
Son, where'd you go?
I don't feel comfortable right now. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm pretty sure
Somebody
only
just
need to
it
kill
should be in here. Look.
Petra
Did Dick go?
or
Yeah,
Sean.
yeah, okay, we
and
need
they
to find
win.
a filter. No, not back there. We need to find a filter. Someone hit it.
Yeah, it's right there. It's right there. It's right here. Come on. Come on. Come
Oh,
on.
got it. Sean, got it.
Oh, fantastic, we got it.
All right.
It's not gonna,
Yes.
they're not gonna
Anybody?
do it though. They don't have enough
I
time.
think it needs cleaning.
Yeah, they,
Yep.
they might.
Let's just
They
go.
might.
They might lock in. Oh no.
Emblem.
We got it.
Yeah, we have it.
Stay the fuck away. I don't trust you.
Good.
Kill them. Just kill them.
If we double trouble them, they'll not.
Oh, you've got one too. All right, we're packing. No way to get.
And it's straight to green.
Thank
Yeah, but they
you.
still have Pazushi. They
It's
still have.
not. This is like a not quite finished version.
We can
of
do
it
this.
still.
We can do this. Let's just get this done.
Still got other things to do. But
No, we need to trim.
Pazushi! Pazushi!
I did not.
No, there's something wrong.
All right.
Right.
That's all the
There we
rest.
go. We've done 2 tasks by ourselves here. What's going on?
All right, we're coming to help with.
Kill them.
Don't
Just
do
do
Kill
it.
them.
How do I
Pazushi.
move? How do I
Just
move
kill
this?
them.
How do I just accidentally hit seaweed.
White rice, shrimp, and
Please,
double
just do it.
What do you mean? You
take off
accidentally-
the
Not gonna
seaweed.
finish.
Yes!
Quick. What do we need?
Please, we
you cheating
right.
bundle.
You get the plant.
50 seconds, go!
You get the plant. I'll get the white rice.
Safe around you two.
Yes!
You have
You got
everything.
45
You have
seconds.
everything.
God,
Yeah, WX2. But where's the container? This
fucking
one's full of black rice.
Tom
Oh, they fucked us.
I trusted
You
you.
already have everything.
Never again.
You already have everything.
No, they don't. No, they don't. They don't have white rice.
No, they don't. They don't have the
What?
rice, but they need to
They
clean
don't
it.
have the white
They need
rice.
to clean it.
Oh,
They need to clean the
Oh,
container,
you-
right?
They did
They're
have
not
rice,
gonna
but
do
they put
it.
it somewhere.
oh.
Oh my god.
No!
You're terrible people.
You shot me in the
The
back!
fact that Sean didn't care that I was
Go,
dead.
go! White rice! White rice! White rice!
No, they
They're
5
doing
seconds.
fine.
I'm gonna get the white rice right now.
The wrong rice!
No!
It was you fuckers, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was dude.
Hi, 10, buddy. Hi, 10, buddy. Yeah.
Hey, you! Oh, we don't care if Embla's dead. That's fine.
Unbelievable.
Can I stop being a dissident now? I'm kind of
Oh man, I love it.
It's sneaky. I'm running around in the position kitchen with the pants down. Oh, I don't know what the position is looking for. What
You know what the
do we
best
need?
part is? Me and God were just like hive-minding it. Like we were just walking around with screwdrivers,
Yeah.
and every time
It's
someone was alone,
both of these shanks me at the same time.
Sean, I'm proud of us.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we smashed that.
We carried the team.
We did it solo.
We almost pulled it back.
I'm very proud of
Not
you.
quick enough.
I'm so proud of you.
If only it was 12 minutes 30 seconds.
Did you like that I just made up my mind?
God damn it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be less trusting of people, especially those two now.
Okay.
Sean, I like how you immediately whipped out your pistol too. I was like, no, wait.
I just wanted to know who I was joining in with. Who was winning?
beautiful. Oh, sorry,
Oh,
I need to
so
ready,
good.
don't I? Very good.
Well done.
Oh, so good. Woo!
I have to be honest, when I was lost trying to find the PC,
Scanner.
I actually was
What is
lost.
scanner?
I don't know.
Ooh, medical scanner! This is a new one. This sounds fun. Do I go in? Where's the?
I don't know.
Should we watch the video? Ooh! Oh, put it in the fridge then. What? Oh, you know what? I'll take that.
Is this alimentation down?
Oh yeah.
It is. Okay, I need a red to yellow. Are there
Oh,
fuse
wait,
boxes? What
hold
is
up.
happening?
It needs 2 people.
It needs two.
What needs 2 people?
The scanner. And it needs someone on the computer doing something.
What do we,
I need to be stood right here.
on the computer? What do you mean? On
Do
the
I need to
Yeah,
stand
that
right
computer
here?
there. You're on the white one. The white one, the monitor. There's a thing.
This is
There's
great.
nothing
Yeah.
on mine.
So
Oh, this.
no, so
sorry.
the dot. You need to line them up with the dots. So you need to turn and look in where the dots are and hold. Look down.
Ooh, this sounds fun. Hold on.
What do you
down.
Oh, they have to look down.
Yeah. They have to
Oh, okay, so you have to control it. There
Okay,
you
stop,
go.
stop, stop, stop. Go back, go back,
Jesus
go back.
Christ.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to
Up,
my
up.
A little bit right. A little
Stop.
bit more right. No.
Left,
Right,
left,
right.
left.
Left.
Left,
Bit more,
left.
bit more. Stop.
Okay, stop. Up.
Up.
Stop.
Stop.
Okay, that's one.
There you go. And then you can continue from there.
Okay, now
If one
go
of you are
to the
there,
left.
I'm coming for the other one.
Keep going left. Okay, stop. Go down. No, that's not. Okay, Okay.
The fuse boxes.
stop.
Okay.
Now
There,
look
please.
down.
Oh, no,
I need a
have
red.
this.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I got this. Oh,
Okay,
shit.
a little bit right. You're going at a diagonal.
I was trying to drop it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Good. Okay, now go up.
Okay, well.
Up. 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 Okay, stop.
I don't know.
Now go
Yeah,
left.
pretty-
Down. Whoa, too much. Right. Up. Okay, stop. Perfect. Okay. Now go all. You need to look the other way a whole bunch. Stop. Go left again. Stop. Up. A little bit to the right. Up. Okay, left a little bit. Stop. Okay, good. Now go to the right. Stop. Go back a little bit. A little bit more. Okay, stop. Down. Stop. Okay, right. Stop. Go down. That's so unnerving. Go down a little more. Okay, stop. Alright, now go to the right. Stop. Up. Up more. A little bit more. Okay, good. Stop. A little bit more. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now go to the right.
Hello, pressure is done.
We're almost done here. Go to the right. Down. Stop. Go back.
How does
Down.
this work then?
You're gonna go to a little bit to the left. Ow! 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 What the heck? Erica's bad!
You want to duke me? You want to duke
Why
me?
are you jumping? Don't jump, you're
Done
losing
as
health.
well. Fucking hell.
I was so close! I was so proud!
It's one left. Oh, Eri, that was the worst possible time you could have done that.
How many are dead?
Eric killed Mousie.
Yeah, a lot of us. So I think the meta is when you have extra guns and you ask who can I trust with this gun.
He's got a
When
fucking
someone says
detonator in
me,
his hand.
you don't give it to them.
He's walking with a fucking detonator in his
What?
hand.
Erica!
Oh my god, why is everybody dead?
Harry's bad.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Kill him! He's the last one. If you kill him, we're doing.
Oh my god.
It's just him left. It's just him left.
Literally
Are they both bad?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Walking around with a detonator.
He's literally walking.
Yeah.
He's literally
He's like, hey, there's a bunch of people here. Like, come on.
Yo, hey, whoa, chill, we just killed Erica. We just killed Erica. We just killed Erica. Yeah, you did, yeah.
Did
Yes.
you? Okay.
Chill.
Whoa.
Wait, that's not battery. I thought that was battery.
The C4 was not as cool as I thought it was gonna be. What?
Oh my god.
That was
it
C4.
very
Oh, you bitch.
Maybe buddy system is the way to go.
Die! Oh, criminal scum!
No! No!
Wow.
We were so close!
We were nearly done. We were
I
literally on the last one.
know!
Erica did everything. I just kind of hanging around.
I got 2 people with the pressure
up.
explosion.
Ass up.
2 people.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And you said I could trust you. I can't believe you're lying.
Bang, bang.
Can I make a suggestion? Maybe if you're saying, come and look at all these people here with a detonator in your hand, isn't the most fucking
Okay, look, I was really hoping the C4 would have a bigger explosion radius than 2 feet.
It was not very good, no.
No.
If anyone needs
so-
a break,
Explode
now
as
is a
well.
good time to quickly...
I'll take 5 minutes.
I hit a bunch
Yeah,
of
take
fuses
a-
at the
take a
beginning of
moment.
the round.
I guess
Did-
I can
and
take
did
the
that-
dog out
were
real
people
quick.
looking for fuses?
Go on.
Yeah, alright, I'll be back in a bit.
Okay, 5 minutes.
The way
I've hit
Digby's
ready,
readied
so-
up, yeah.
It's whatever, because I might take long.
I proved my point.
Okay. Oh, just take a few moments.
Oh man, this is so much fun.
This is a lot of fun.
I think Pazushi is my favorite.
Pazushi is so much fun. I love Pazushi. The analysis not the analysis. The scanning thing was quite fun as well.
Yeah, I didn't see that. How do you do that?
So someone has to stand on the scanner and someone has to stand at the screen and they need to look in certain directions for a period of time to fill in the dots. And we have one more dot left before Erica came and killed my ass.
Literally, it was beeping to say I was nearly done as well.
You're welcome.
It's cruel. Cruel.
Oh yeah, all the videos are here. It's like TV.
It is
Yeah,
like
this is what
TV.
we were doing. This is what we were doing.
Oh, yeah, that is cool.
And so we got them to look, and then they filled in the dot.
Nice.
And we were on the last dot.
Oh, is that the big difference? Is that a rising Gemini?
I'll show you rising.
I've got a Dr. Pepper. I'm so pleased with life right now.
They ran out of Dr. Pepper in my store. I wanted to get Dr.
Is that
Pepper
your-
and there was
is-
none.
Have you not tried any of the Albert Heijn to-go's?
Is that your
What?
big difference?
No,
Just happy to see.
those, I mean,
Rising.
those are expensive.
Really?
Albert Heijn's to ghosts are more expensive than normal Albert Heijn's.
The cans. We're talking about the cans, yes?
Wait, what? What are you
Cans?
talking about?
I get the cans from Hoagfleet.
Wait,
I have no
oh,
idea what's happening in this conversation.
right.
Oh,
That's what you mean. I thought you meant like the store overtime to go. You know,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
ones at the
yeah.
train station.
I do. Yeah. Those are
Wait,
the bottles.
but those are normally more expensive.
Oh, do you
I
think
mean,
we can
because
do
those
the
are
way?
bottles. But if you want
With our
cheaper
high-
Dr.
with our high
Pepper, you
five.
can get the cans at Hogue
We
Fleet.
timed it right. We all stood in a line. Did the
Oh no, I normally get cans. I'll Google this.
Yeah. Get in line.
In line.
Gotta
I
do
do
the wave.
think I just.
We waited.
I do
Get
think
in
I
line.
just.
We gotta do the wave. Digby could be all alone. What a loser.
What if we just...
Imagine.
Oh, we all surround Digby and put our hands up and yell,
Yeah.
part of the ship, part of the crew.
This is so funny.
Part of the crew, part of the stew.
Wait a minute.
And we all die.
What? Never heard that one before. No.
Doom. How big is EO now?
What? What?
Digby's dog.
Oh. Well, I think
Not the planet,
Digby
not the
isn't
moon.
here.
Not the Dota hero either.
Nah.
I'm trying to Google. There is no wiki for Digby's dog.
What?
Wow.
I deserve to
Kind of
more than Digby
embarrassing.
does.
I mean, it's just not there.
Shame.
Oh,
Put myself to sleep.
Embla, your eyes are spazzing out. I think
Thank you.
yours are the only ones with eyes that actually move.
Ah, moving eyes. What the fuck?
Oh god, yeah,
Yeah.
those eyes move.
Oh,
Why
you
do
do
those
have
eyes
reactive-
move?
Yeah, your pupils
I
react.
have tracking.
You're
because I've got a V2.
you're cross-eyed, mate. You're definitely cross-eyed.
Hey!
I didn't say that's a bad thing. I was just pointing it out.
Wait. So does it happen while Embla talks?
Does it?
Wait,
Hello?
same eyes. No, yours do.
No,
too.
yours move as
I think
well.
it's when you go back and forth.
Oh.
Go back and
Yeah,
like, move
when
side
you
to
move
side.
side to side, everyone's eyes move a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
No, you're just tired, guys.
Oh yeah, they all do it.
I'm just.
Oh, Sean, your
Someone-
ooh
You
eyes.
You just picked
are
on me for no
spectacular.
reason now.
Can someone screenshot what I look like so I can see how tired I am?
I mean,
It's
See,
just
I'm
you.
exhausted.
It's actually just you. Take out a mirror and look at yourself, and that's you.
Honestly, fair and valid. Fair and valid.
I'm pretty tired as well.
It's
Kerm put it in Saturday Spookum's chat.
Oh my
Oh, I
lord,
also
yeah.
have ooh eyes. I just
beautiful.
looked at myself on stream. Oh my god.
It is like a mirror.
Wait, so what do my eyes look
I'm
like?
jealous of Digby's eyes.
You are
have the
just
same
very
eyes
alive.
as Embla. You have the same eyes as Embla.
What?
Oh, I
Aw.
do?
We just got basically answers.
Yours are a little bit. Oh yeah, they are the same. Yeah.
Sorry.
I want
Digby
Digby's.
that has the
I want
cut to bed
Digby's.
I want Digby's eyes as well. This is so unfair.
He's got come to bed eyes.
Come to
Why
bed eyes
do
so
I
I can
have
kill
to?
you.
Yeah, I want those eyes.
Whose eyes do I have?
You have the
I
same
animal.
eyes as Sean.
Yeah, animal
Oh.
eyes.
Yeah. Animu Squad.
Why eyes do I have?
Associate with you.
What
When
the
do
heck?
we get to customize?
You're kind of like a pissed off version of Gogs.
Kerm, like it or not, you're a weeb in this game.
Huh.
But you're not got tired eyes, you just got angry eyes.
Just like in real
this
life.
is a long day and you really want to go home.
I mean,
That's why,
I like
yeah,
it
that's
as
why I
well.
had to make it so quick when I was a dissident to just kill everyone.
Exactly, yeah. Your favorite show's on telly tonight and you just have to get home.
what? Farmer seeking wife?
Yeah.
Only farmers.
No, that's an actual show here in the
I'm a farmer?
Netherlands.
FarmersOnly.com.
Gosh.
That is an actual
Yeah,
show
it
here
is
in the
actually.
Netherlands. Farmer seeking
Yeah.
wife.
Boer zoekt vrouw.
Yeah,
Of course it is.
it's really
I
funny.
Hi there.
I think that's a Danish format.
Oh, surround him. He's back.
No, so
Nightmare.
in Norway and Sweden as well. Here's the thing, a lot of reality...
A lot of small European countries export their reality formats to
here's
other
the thing,
countries,
this is what's really interesting, because a lot of reality televisions, like shows started in the Netherlands. Like Big Brother, Big Brother, is it The Voice? It's also started here?
The Boys?
The
Voice,
yeah.
Oh, The Voice.
Oh, The Boys.
Not The Boys. Not The Boys. No.
Very, very different shows.
Very. I mean, they do kill everybody that doesn't get through at the end, right?
Yeah.
So that's
They just get
insane.
lasered. Yeah,
I'm
that's
curious,
great. I'll watch
I
that.
wonder what country Farmer Seeking Wife started in then.
America, surely.
Oh, why would it be America?
Why would it be
Because they got
America?
lots of farms.
It ain't much,
Yeah,
but it's
big
They got loads
open
of farms.
spaces.
Yeah, but they would
for
not
farming.
have.
Yeah.
I don't think America,
Wow.
as an American, hear me out. I don't
Wow.
think that would be a successful TV show in America. Given
Apparently, the
know.
United Kingdom.
the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, Farmer Wants a Wife is a British reality series.
We
And
do
then,
have some
Shows how
very hot
successful it
farmers
was
here.
if all the Brits didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, did really well.
Incredible.
Was that one of the...
Can I stop being a distant? Oh wait,
Thanks.
I'm sorry,
yay,
Petra.
we're dissident again. Wait, no, I mean,
Wait.
Wait a
Wait,
minute.
isn't alimentation over here? Oh yeah, security office needs things.
On the road again. I can't wait to be on the road again.
you, right there.
I'm sorry you went in so we couldn't deliver your package.
Oh, I need a screwdriver. Right.
Mousie's doing events. What was this other one? It was only here somewhere.
Where are there screwdrivers in here? Do you see any?
I
Oh,
think
yes. No, that's a knife. Never mind. I don't want that. Do you think it could work? Do you...
Bum, bum.
I want to see if it works. Hold on. Where was the vent? Okay, no, it doesn't actually work.
I have it. Ta-da! Someone take it out.
Oh, let me throw this. Okay.
Are you
Now
still
what?
up? You want me to hold on to the net?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Okay, we need to go follow me. We need to go back to clean it.
Okay.
Oh, there. I didn't realize this was part of it.
One in the green bed.
Yeah, someone's got a parcel somewhere that they've not delivered.
Just stick it in here. And then we just take it back. Screw it back in. Oh, you have to press the button.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh, hello.
Oh, we found. Oh, this is all the vents then, right? There's only two left.
Yeah. No, these are the two vents. So wherever you got that one
Nice.
from, return it. That's it.
Yep.
Done.
Yeah, and you can take that one back. You have a screwdriver?
I do indeed. I like how mine was done first.
Yeah. What the hell?
We got the gamer vent. Oh, it's just...
Yellow. Blue. Oh, there's a battery here.
Help.
Hello.
Was it?
Do you have a battery? A fully
It's Digby and
Grab a
Mousie,
pen.
by the way. I just heard Mousie whisper, "Help me," as we walk past Digby.
Yeah, because you have a knife. Damn it!
It's fucking them. One can kill me afterwards, but it's definitely them. She tried to be discreet about it, but as we walk past through the storage room,
Maybe do like an expression next time instead of saying help me. God damn it.
I thought he was out of earshot.
God.
Oh no! I'm so embarrassed.
it's over here.
Well, mad.
Yeah.
Clean?
God fucking damn it.
Last time.
It's okay. It'll be over soon.
Yeah.
Wee.
God fucking damn it. You just do like a thumbs up or a
I have a vent in my hand!
God damn it. Nod! Then nod at me!
Oh, Digby's dead. Why is Digby dead?
Digby
both
and
dead
Mousie
because
are
they're
dead.
both
We
bad.
suspect them of being a thing.
A thing? Oh.
Not like that. No.
Maybe we'll get lucky.
Evil. It's like Patrick walked past like Mousie, and Mousie did whispered apparently like, "I need help" to Digby
To whom?
in a really whispered voice.
Right.
Wait,
Okay.
So it probably. But we were
Yeah,
looking
Digby's
for
here.
the outfit.
Digby's in pink. He's here, dead.
Oh, Digby's dead.
Mousie's in
Wait.
here, red. Dead.
Maybe they'll
Oh,
confuse them,
okay.
confuse each other. I did try and fuck up one of the security. I tried to fuck up the security camera. Just aiming.
Yeah.
So what do we need? Element tape.
That would really be something.
Charging batteries.
Is that what we've just been doing?
Oh, it must be in this back storage room, surely. Yeah, that's what we're just doing now.
So have you done the one in camera?
I wish they would just start killing each other. That'd be
Okay.
so funny.
I've got full battery here. Where's it going?
Ah, I can't believe I screwed up.
We need to like find the thing.
Okay.
So, do you want to know how we communicated?
Yeah.
We were very secretive in the way that we were. So, like, for example...
You didn't speak to each other for one, probably.
Exactly, but we held screwdrivers in each other's hands, and we looked at someone, and we were like, okay, let's just fucking do it. And then there was the one time with Kerm, and Kerm was inside the kitchen, and I was like Garg was asking what we were doing, and I was like, we're just doing the rice, and then he just knew, and we just
So was I right?
I told you,
Was I right?
You really killed each other. Oh my god.
No, Mousy was caught going, help me! Nick being quiet.
It was the next try. It was the next try.
I didn't think you were in earshot, honestly.
I tried to cover my back as much as possible. I was like, wait, what's going on?
Oh, well.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was great. I enjoyed that thoroughly. When he was like, yeah, it's those two killed you both, then chucked his knife, I was like, Digby's gonna be so mad.
He was very upset. And it's honestly my fault. I feel really bad.
Mousie, she ruined everything.
It is my fault. It's my fault.
Yeah. Good job.
I heard you whisper like, help me, and then I turned around and you both were in the corner. I was like, oh no.
Oh, man.
That was
Honestly, if you had just been like, hey Digby, come help us with this, I would not have suspected anything at all.
I didn't think about that. I was thinking about Dr. Pepper.
This is your brain on Dr. Pepper.
This is your brain on Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I might get some Dr. Pepper later now. No, it's
Can
cool.
you bring some to me? Thank you.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you got 3 seconds.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Hey, what are we doing?
Just another day.
Another
Paradise.
day.
How do you do the delivery?
You have to find a box, and then you find there's a symbol on the box. You have to take it to that room with the symbol.
Woo! That sounds fun.
Yeah. So like this one here has a wrench on it, so you have to take it to the wrench, the engine room.
Engine.
I got a pizza.
Oh, this room. Oh, this. Okay. Yeah.
I gotta.
La 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 la
Why?
la 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 la.
Where's the
La,
container?
na, na,
No, don't turn. Don't turn on this fire.
na, na. Hi.
I have a screwdriver, yes.
Okay. What colors? Oh wait,
I like delivery. Delivery's nice. Are all the packages in the
Wise?
Hello?
Is Garg
Alright,
okay?
let's just
No, I heard
skip ahead.
gunshots. I think he's hiding from someone.
We should probably investigate that.
I got a screwdriver.
Yeah, I've got one as well. We gotta save Garg.
What happened?
Who?
Short.
Oh, it's empty. Where? Where is he?
It was back where you guys came through. It was behind you.
What?
Huh? Sean's
He's really
back.
back. He's back.
Sean?
Oh, Erica's dead here.
Sean?
Here. Hello.
Why did you kill Kerm?
She's back!
No!
Got a knife, Sean.
Mousy's
Don't
back!
make me do this.
She's killing me!
Yes, of course we're killing you! Garg says you're bad! He was hiding from you! Ah, he's got a gun! Yeah, because you killed Kerm and Garg was hiding from you!
I got it.
Okay. We did it. It's okay.
He had 2 guns.
What? Oh my god!
That was
Where
empty.
the fuck are people finding guns? I don't think I've had a single one.
Okay. You have that package.
Yeah.
Do you want me to hit the button for you?
That's what I was trying to do.
Where?
fucking
Oh,
chaos
here.
opened
Here, I got
to
you.
do.
I got you. Hold on.
That's-
Oh, wait.
No, this isn't the right one. There's another one that's going to be nearby.
Is it... Are you sure it goes here? Does it have the restaurant?
Yeah, it's pizza.
Oh.
Pizza.
Huh?
Can we get some people
Okay.
on analysis? Can we get some
Oh,
people to
how do
analysis
we do
while I
that?
clean this vent? You have to
Okay.
Okay,
What
here,
do
you
we
take
need
this
to analyze?
vent. We need containers. We need to find containers first.
Yeah, I have the container. What do I need to do? Do I just pick anything?
You'll need it to... Here, take this screwdriver.
What do I analyze? Do I pick something specific?
Hold on. Come, Mousie, follow me really quick. I think we've got enough time. I'll just show you how to do it.
I'm a little concerned that you have a knife.
I found it. Don't worry. It's self-defense. Okay, so these are the formulas we need. So, like, the R2 is red. The G3M, I think, is... Like,
R2.
I mean, it looks like what it looks like, but we need to
R2 is
make-
the
we
spiky
make
thing.
this.
Okay, I'll get
Yeah.
the R2.
Okay, I'll, like, find a container and get the G3M.
Okay. It's gonna be my first. So we need to mix them. Okay. Ingredients requested for analysis. So... Hey, Benji, thank you so much for 45 months! Appreciate that, homie. Okay, so there's that one. Oh, do we have to do all of them? Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, hold on. Nope, nope, that one. And... B-O. Okay, so I need to clean this. It's a little quiet. Okay. This one. Oh, 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 ouch. I hurt myself. Do 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 do. Okay, that one's done. It's a little too quiet. Okay. Beginning to get a little bit concerned. Where are the people? Why aren't they coming? Oh. Oh, right, okay. What was the other ones? Shit. G3M. We can do that one quickly. G3M. G3M. Weird mushroom. Okay. Where is everyone? Why have they just left me here to do this? Be so for real. Okay, and the last one, Y8. Y8Z. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh no. No, is everybody gone? Where? I don't understand. It's the other one. RU2. That's the flower one. RU2. This is insane! I'm just gonna stay in my lane. I'm gonna do my thing. RU2. Okay. Oh my gosh. There's no way. None of the other things are getting done. Something's happened. What the hell? What the hell? Oh my god. There's no time. There's no time. Oh no. Oh god. Is anyone alive? Where did this one go? Oh my god, this is not happening. Am I really the only one left? No way.
Yes way.
Wait,
Mousie, everybody dead for like 7
We
minutes.
all died really early.
It was just you for 7 minutes.
We were following it the whole time.
Yeah. And you won by like 6 different corpses, and you're like, I might be the only one left.
Oh god.
I was waiting for
me and
Pet
Sean
Shop.
were bad, by the way.
It was so
I-
funny. You were just in analysis and you were like, where is everyone? As I just see 6
I was
ghosts
so
trailing
scared.
you.
I was so scared to not do my task because I was like,
Oh.
Petchuk is gonna come back and he's gonna be like, oh, this is not done. And I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna keep going.
You did it. You did the
I
task.
died
That's the
so
main thing.
hard.
I dealt with Petrop, don't worry.
Yeah, I threw down my life so that way you could finish the analysis.
But nothing else got done.
Well, yeah, everyone was dead.
A tale
I
of
also-
someone's time. Chuck your teammate under the bus and then pretend you're innocent. It's great.
This is exactly it. Yeah.
Mousie, you do have a sprint,
I'm
right?
not gonna trust Garg with anything
I was
anymore.
scared too.
You can't trust
Oh,
God.
We have an anti-Gog alliance, okay?
I think
go
we're making a
make
rule that
visitors.
to kill
Okay.
God straight
We
away.
did
It's gonna be a
that.
Yeah.
Try your best.
Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna carry on and get murdered when I'm an employee then, I guess.
Yay!
Oh,
God,
sorry.
it's already up. Yeah.
You probably should have sprinted a bit more. Yeah, I probably should have sprinted a bit more, but I was, you know, I was trying to conserve my energy.
No, we
You
don't.
need to be honest.
Are you dissident?
I'm an employee. I'm a
Spell employee that works.
TNT. There you go. Oh fuck, I nearly killed myself. That's a good start.
Okay,
Ooh, yeah, I'll take one of
screwdriver.
these. Thank you.
Why are you picking up a gun?
Because that
Wasn't
wants to kill me. Are you mad?
Is there another gun? Did you pick up a gun as well?
I did pick up another gun.
Okay. Everyone gets a gun.
Vents. Right, give me a screwdriver.
I have a screwdriver. Where are the bad ones?
Vent time! Off I go.
Venti, vent, vent, vent. Nope, that one's good.
No vents here. That is
No. Here? Nope. What about in here?
Hi.
Hi!
There's a container.
Nope. There's a knife on the ground.
Mousie. Yeah, I kept that here for safety. Take that.
Yeah, hold on, I'm in the middle of. Why am I doing this?
Because we need to do analysis.
Yeah, I know, but I'm doing vents.
Oh. Oh, okay. Just leave it there. I'll do it.
Yeah, well, okay. I'll put it here.
A computer failed. Someone
Again?
come back in here. Yeah.
Vents?
Where's it going? Where's it going?
Storage. What's the medical one?
Vents, vents,
Medicine.
vents, vents, vents. Why is it so hard to find fucking vents? Oh, here we go, finally. This one? No.
Okay.
I've gone in a complete
Is anyone-
circle!
Is anyone
What?
sus yet?
I don't understand. Where am I missing?
The vent.
Yeah, the vents. Where am I missing?
Yeah,
Well, I don't know which vents have been done yet.
That's the thing. I keep looking at vents. This one's done. Which one are we missing then? The hell?
Whoa. Someone blew something up. Which one did you just do?
I'm doing both of these, the two
Is it
man.
this one? No! Oh my god, I'm gonna
Key
lose my
three.
mind.
Oh, I am a fucking machine.
Okay, I give up.
Don't worry, we did all the analysis.
I resign.
Erica's gonna do the last analysis.
No, I don't. I don't resign.
You got that last one?
Yeah, pick it up.
Oh,
What the hell are you doing?
fine, it's fine.
Why?
we did the analysis.
What was Guard just doing? You're just walking around.
Oh.
Did he do something? Is
Someone took a
everyone
shotgun.
in here alive?
Someone took a shotgun.
So what was
Yeah,
Guard
blood.
doing? Why
I
was
just
he
did all
like
the
creeping out of
analysis.
here?
I don't know. Oh, do you want this now?
Oh shit, yeah. Okay.
Really hope I can post. What do we need to do?
You had my.
Hello? Hi. Looking for the
All the
vent
analysis
cover.
is done.
Yeah, I heard a massive explosion, then there was like 3 corpses surrounding like a remote, like the...
What do you need
the
for-
Wait,
detonator.
what?
Someone tossed a vent filter, I'm trying to find it.
Wait,
Oh,
no. What did you just say about the detonator?
So, I heard an explosion, and then I found 3 corpses all around a detonator on the floor, so I think they had a little accident.
Where?
Oh.
It was over by, like...
You think the baddies killed themselves?
Yeah, right there. Hi.
Why?
No, this is the suicide cult. Look, this is the detonator, and there are 3 corpses.
What the hell happened?
I think,
Oh,
I think
that's
it
what
was a
happened
ma-
here.
Yeah, I heard an explosion and
The okay, we have a problem. The last
someone
vent is in the
tossed a
camera
vent
room.
filter. What? Yes, no, someone
the
tossed a vent filter.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm trying to find it.
Jesus.
I don't see it in any of those movies.
I'm running out of spaces for it to be, honestly, at this point.
It's a two-hander, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, you can't stash it.
People were in here, right?
Yeah, but I haven't seen anyone toss anything in here because analysis was done.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Everyone was in here.
Oh, okay. Well, we can do an E circle. Everyone get in here.
Yeah,
Everyone stand in a
inventory
circle.
check.
Okay,
Yeah,
everyone, so I'm gonna
inventory
check.
check.
Click E first. I've got a screwdriver.
I have a knife, but Petrock helped me
I have
find
nothing.
this.
I have a pistol and a screwdriver.
But it's
going
a two-hander,
Yeah.
isn't it?
We think someone's holding onto the
Oh,
vent.
Isn't it
it's
a
a-
two-hander?
Oh, sorry. It's
Maybe.
a two-hander.
Is it?
Aren't
Is
they?
it?
Otherwise,
so they always have to
Guard's
hold
still
it?
alive,
Okay.
and he's stuck.
Yeah, where the fuck is
I think-
Garg?
I think we
Where's
murdered Gog because I promised him I would murder him anyway.
I'm sorry. Kerm?
Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
I'm going to worry
Here.
about it.
How many
Nah.
vents do we have left? Is it just
It's,
that one?
it's just the one, and the filter's nowhere.
Fuck.
Is it in the scanner? I don't know where I would throw things to.
I've already checked all the corners that I would put in. And that's usually like
Same.
down the hallways.
Yeah, just like remote places.
Is it not back down? Hold on. Let me check down here.
Yeah.
No, this is where I found, like, Petrock and I found the knife. And people were in analysis. Is it over here?
Well, we had a deal before. Oh.
Wait.
Okay.
Fuck off. You're dead.
Who's got the bed?
Not me.
We're killing him, right? Because that's...
I mean, I did
I
promise
think
him
I
I
got
would.
I got some meta knowledge that I don't want to use.
Well, to be fair, he had a shotgun with 2 bullets that he just threw on the floor.
Can you help us find the bed?
I don't
Why?
trust you.
I don't trust him either.
How do I
He
kill
didn't have
Erica?
it.
I mean, you can kill me. It's empty.
did
I
all
don't
the
trust him.
analysis.
He's being
I'm for
sus.
sure good.
No, it's cool. I
I
mean, he
trust
did.
Herm and Mousie more than I trust you.
He did. Do we do it?
Where's the? Fuck,
Okay.
where's the bed?
We
looked
need
for
to find the
We looked for
vents.
the filter. Yeah, we just looked for the first filter. Do we split up? Do we assume that we're all good and then split up?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
well, I'll go check my corners.
None of there.
I'm really sorry if you're good.
Where... We already checked analysis, right?
Did you?
It's the green area, right?
Yeah.
Should we check the plants then? Whoa! Who the fuck's in here?
I'm looking for the bed.
Did you already check the whole area?
Yeah.
This is so weird.
Okay, is it in the thing? Is it in the quick?
Hi.
Hi.
Did you already check this back room?
Yeah.
Oh, is it maybe... Hold on. Is it maybe, Hold on. Can you throw stuff in
Oh,
here?
in.
Yeah, can you throw stuff in...
Well, I don't know.
No. Is it maybe... Okay, no, there's no plants in there.
Where the fuck?
Well, it's not back here. I'm stumped.
Yeah, the throwing something meta is too strong.
Idiot.
So,
Fucking brain.
Petra,
That vent where you hit that was amazing.
Oh,
No,
yes!
I'm sorry.
They
Oh,
Sorry,
yes!
It was so
run over the
cute.
top of
Oh.
It was close to ladies over there.
Oh, thank you! Thank
Banners.
you!
Just were like, yeah, God sounds bad. Let's
Oh
fucking kill
my
him.
God,
I gave
yes.
you my weapon as a
Okay,
Yes,
wait, I did
thank
say Erica
you.
was super sus. And
That
we
was
didn't kill
incredible.
Erica.
Wait,
For
so
killing
who
you.
was it?
It was me.
So where the fuck was the bed?
No, it was me and Embla.
We
You
checked into the garden. We ran over
you
it
run
6
over
times.
it.
I
Check
looked in the
Discord.
garden. What?
Check Discord.
Okay.
I killed you early.
Trying to ignore you guys at the end whilst you were trying to kill me because I knew it was in there. And you
Oh.
murdered me.
What the heck?
It's so good.
Thank you, thank you.
I was
I'd like
looking
to thank
for-
the Academy.
I was looking for a
honestly-
little thingy. I was looking for like a highlight because it highlights it, you know, when you go to pick it up.
You didn't
Yeah.
look down there. Also, you were holding a
I
weapon.
did.
You were
Oh,
holding a
does it
weapon.
not highlight if you hold
No.
a weapon?
No.
Oh, fuck.
If you
Yeah,
want to
it's,
pick something up, you can't hold anything.
I would
Yeah.
just to kill you both at the end.
Incredible.
Third imposter and fourth imposter.
Oh my god. Oh.
You were sus.
I do not trust you.
I cleared myself early.
At the very end,
I did the first
Mousie.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
I
yeah,
did
you
pressure in the one time I was dissident. That doesn't prove anything.
Do you want to know the only weird thing I did sus was I
Did
found
you try to
this,
knife
like,
me in the analysis
walk
room near
side
the
of
end?
me, and I was like, oh, that's neat.
Near
And
the
fucking
end.
Mousie screamed
No.
yell about
I
it.
didn't need
Okay.
to.
I actually just
I heard-
I was
I heard a
confident.
loaded gun at me, and I was like,
I heard
oh,
it
okay.
sound like you were stabbing
Oh,
something.
you
I was
were
like,
starting to be like,
this
hold
guy.
on a minute, and then fucking I was dead.
Yeah.
I was so confident in where I
was
hit
trying to tell
that.
you because it's just how
Oh my god, I
much
looked
you
at
were
it too multiple times
yeah,
because
I
I
was
had
like-
stuff there before as well.
No,
and
I was like,
didn't
oh,
see
gonna
it.
wait,
work
you didn't mean to, to throw the loaded
It's
gun.
never gonna work
I was
again.
like, that is the best I'm innocent play
Okay.
I've ever seen.
I'm gonna run to the restroom really quickly again because tiny bladder
Oh my
problems.
God.
I
Yeah.
know. I'm staying hydrated.
At what cost?
Okay, you know what? I think my double kill you cost me around.
That's what happened when you dehydrate in the bourbon. Dehydrate.
Yeah, so all the people who died in the suicide pact, I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to answer for this because I was like right next to it.
I mean, that
Yeah,
was,
what
I had that in my,
You
I had
could-
that in my
That was
mind
me.
when you were
Hello.
so sure it was
Thank
me
you.
as well.
You
I was
could look
like,
at the situation and just sort of dissect what happened. There were two of us on one side and one person on the other side. What could have happened?
The best thing about it, though, is that the two of you were both going, no, throw that away, throw that, and you just stood there. And you stood there waiting for me to throw it away. So I did, towards you.
Uh-huh.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we all got blown.
I just looked at Discord. Erica's screenshots from the round before. Where is everyone? Just all of our ghosts.
There's a little row of ghosts. Holy shit.
I've just
We're
seen
very
that. Yeah,
Very
where
organised
is
ghosts.
everyone? That's so good.
With me just working really hard, right? Like really hard.
Yeah. No, employee of the month for sure.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Definitely.
For sure.
Oh, we're going.
Okay.
Yeah, liberate.
I'm gonna help myself.
This one is empty.
It's in my hands. I nearly died. I'm an idiot.
Na, na, na,
You were
na,
so
na.
excited you nearly died.
Na, 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 na.
That's the wrong way.
And then I have nothing to defend myself with, and it pisses me off. There's a screwdriver.
The heck? Ow! What the fuck? Is there more than one? Ow! Fuck. No? It's not that one.
I didn't deliver it.
Is it this one? There we go. Okay. Na 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 na. Yeah. Why wouldn't we? Delivery is fun! Okay, what else is... What is augmentations? That one's good. Augmentations? It was at the... Yeah, okay, I think... Wait, who's screaming? Kerm? Kerm?
Alright.
Where's
Kerm's
Kerm?
up there. He's down the hallway.
Why did I just hear him scream? Kerm?
Everywhere. What are you? I'm not here.
I heard him scream. Is he okay?
Well, he's not here.
Well, obviously. seriously.
I didn't see it. I mean, I didn't hear a scream, I should clarify. But now I'm very sus of you, so where did you hear the scream?
Well, I was in the medical. Oh, there he is. Kerm's alive. Okay.
Oh, he's right there! He's fine!
Well, I was worried,
I'm on my way to
okay?
the restaurant. I'm on my way. I'm already doing
Well, that one's done. Where?
Is anyone doing the last alimentation?
That's what I'm trying to find.
Oh, okay. Come with you.
Excuse me?
I said I'm coming with you.
Why would we need to be together for this? That one's done.
Because I'm trying to fucking... I'm trying to make sure you're not sus, first of all, because you're acting sus.
I'm not. Fine, whatever.
I don't have anything on me either, which is really annoying.
Where is it? No.
Wait,
that
God,
was-
I found it!
Where's
God,
the last
where are you?
alimentation? Oh, here we go.
Hello.
Can I take the screwdriver, because I'm naked?
So we
right
need
now,
yellow
I
to
need
yellow.
You're holding a
just did.
screwdriver. What do you
Well, yeah, I
mean?
just took it. I just took it from the floor.
Hey, Womble. Okay, I've got a yellow one. Don't we need 2 yellow ones?
We need a battery.
I have the yellow
I
one.
put a battery.
Wait,
No, we need a
the-
battery.
who
We
took
need a
the
charged battery.
Garg took the
Someone
battery
took the
out.
battery.
Charged
It's fully
battery. Someone
charged.
took a charged
Wait,
battery.
Mousy, can you press E?
Garg, did you
Yeah.
take that
Can you also
battery?
press E? Can everyone
Oh,
start
that's
pressing
good.
E? Everyone
Yeah.
press E.
Yep. Everyone press E. You with the gun as well, please.
Yeah, I'm at.
Okay.
Okay. So now the
Okay,
vote's
someone took the battery.
I'm all good.
Find a
Okay.
battery. I'm gonna
Okay,
babysit
alright.
this. I'm gonna babysit
Okay.
this.
Okay.
So we need a battery.
We need a battery. Hey, okay, Sean has a battery.
Yeah.
Sean,
What
we
do we
need the
need?
battery. Sean took the battery and ran.
I don't know. Good.
Sean took the battery and ran.
Is he not charged?
Is he?
There is a charging area here. Yeah, it's.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you charge me.
Okay, I didn't know you could charge them.
I think whoever's the bad guy might have forgotten, because everyone's alive so far, I think.
Yeah.
And we're nearly done.
I don't want to be in a corner. I'll be
Unless
honest.
Garg's playing the long game.
I've just got you.
What?
So
No,
everybody
no,
can see.
sorry.
I mean,
I've got a
I did
screwdriver.
the delivery and then everything's already done, so I'm just sort of
Yeah.
driving.
Yeah.
So does anyone know if I
Did you
have a
throw that
C4 in
at
my
They
head?
apparently
I
charge
got to
faster
open
on
my-
the right
I
one. So if we
That
put
should
it
be
on
enough,
that
by the way.
one.
It should be enough. It should be enough.
If I
Oh,
have
yeah,
a
look at
C4
that.
in my inventory and someone detonates it, will I explode?
Gary?
Start bringing the battery back.
Like Gary got a knife?
Yeah, probably.
Harry just sneaking in with a knife?
Okay, let's take it. Let's go.
No.
All right,
Keep
we're doing it.
Okay. I'm watching the sequel.
Try to bring that battery right here.
Just go back to the room. Go back to the room.
Yep.
Keep the C4
I'm
on
gonna-
you and walk away.
In here.
Anybody who takes that battery out,
Wait,
they get a
someone got
fucking
to
tap in the back of the
This
head.
sounds bad.
No.
Okay,
Not
everyone
at all,
back
Eric.
away. Back away. Everybody back away. Let's just let it.
Everyone who walks up, they get blasted.
Hey, Mamba, how you doing, buddy? Who was
It
bad?
was you, wasn't it?
No, I was an employee.
Oh.
Yeah, I was in
You were so weirdly suspicious.
No, I thought it was you.
No, I was an employee.
Yeah,
No, you're good on the computers. Yeah.
Who was
No one
bad?
had time to do anything. It was us two, yeah. I mean, no time to do anything. It's
Useless.
done in seconds. I think we need to lower the time now that everyone knows what they're
Every
doing.
single task was
Yeah,
so
we
easy.
could lower the time a bit.
To be fair, it does
It
depend on
wasn't
the
easy.
task.
And I did, all
This
the
one
guns I
was
came
It's
in
set
with
to
with
10
no
minutes
ammo.
now.
Awful.
10
The thing is,
minutes.
it does depend on the task, because if we get
Yeah.
pizza and fucking thingy, the
Yeah, there was no
client-
And,
I don't know what they're
analysis.
doing now.
To be fair, I found both the alimentations like right away. It was just
Oh,
dumb
I need
luck.
to ready, sorry.
There was just nothing that could be
Oh,
done
yes.
there at all.
All right, it's
It
set
was-
to
it
10
was very
minutes
easy
now.
tasks that time round.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll
Mr.
go with that.
Plus.
Yeah,
Well, now
at
we're gonna
that
get
point it was
I-
like
I-
go on a murderous
sick
I
rampage.
didn't even do anything, Teddy. I helped. I delivered a package.
Sir,
You're
you
getting
can press the
no.
ready.
He helped.
We're pointing at you
Oh.
for...
He
yeah.
changed his way. God changed his way.
So you cannot lose, apparently.
Gark is a changed man.
So
Man,
it's
Trump
gonna
has
Ooh,
this
scanner!
great-
Yes!
it's gonna be
Scanner, 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 scanner!
Ah, sleep package.
Oh, analysis.
Oh my gosh, I finally get to do scanner again! So who's gonna help me?
Oh, why do you go?
Oh my gosh, Embla, it's you and me!
Again.
Yes, yes!
Do you want to do this time?
Hold
Or
on,
do
let
you
me
wanna
grab the
switch?
gun outside. Hold on. I trust nothing. Alright, okay, ready?
Ready.
Alright, start looking around. It's not registering.
Oh, am I not in it? Right.
Yeah, there you go, inside the box. There we go. Okay, stop. Okay, go to the left. Go down a little bit. Just ever so slightly. Right. Okay, stop. Alright, go up. Can I help you?
Yeah, no, I'm just making sure there are 3 people in this room.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm making
This is a
sure
very
there's...
serious medical operation.
Okay.
I'm gonna...
Up.
Wait, what's that?
Stop.
That was
To the
a
right.
container.
Oh, okay.
Down. Stop. Go back. Left. Down. Okay, now go right. Stop. Go left. Stop. Down. Stop. Right. Stop. Down.
Yeah, no, it's good in here.
Yes, perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
now go to the right. Stop. Go down.
Where's the elementation? Is it here?
I'm not sure
Down
what it is.
more.
Oh, it's the
It's
open
those
panels.
things. Yeah, it's
yeah.
A little more. Stop. Go to the right. Stop. Perfect. Okay, now go to the right. Right. Up. Up. Stop. Go up. Way up. Stop. Go to the left a little bit. Down. Right. Up. Perfect. Okay, now go to the right. Right. Stop.
Wait, okay, the
Down.
analysis is gonna take a while. Oh, just one more. Okay.
Oh, that
Down.
is fine. That's easy.
Stop.
Yeah.
Okay, now go to the right.
Is anyone stuck yet?
Stop. Go up. Left. Down. Stop. Perfect. Okay, now go to the right a whole bunch. Stop. Go up. Go left. Stop. Go up. Up. Left. We did it! Hey!
Very nice.
Okay.
Finally.
That felt
Okay,
right.
am I cured? The main question is, am I cured though?
Huh?
Am I cured? That's the question.
You are cuter now.
Oh, thank you.
Very girls' night. Ooh. We need to do analysis. How can we help with this?
Yeah, we're
I
good
like
now.
this.
So someone is probably hiding the augmentation thing.
Huh?
What do you mean?
The things you need for the thing.
The alimentation. Okay.
Or have they just not found the...
I think Erica might. Oh no, Erica has the analysis. Okay.
Yeah, we can.
Analysis.
It's the batteries and the fuses. It's the alimentation.
Whoa!
Whoa, gunshot.
What the hell?
That was like this
Pet
one.
Shock! What the fuck? Pet Shock!
Come back here! Oh!
What the hell?
I'm,
He ran off with it.
I'm so injured.
Empty.
Yeah, I have a thing now. Okay, let's go back to the
Oh
thing.
yeah, mine's empty
I'm
now as well. Shit.
I'm very badly injured. I think I ran into the line of fire again.
Okay. What the heck?
Another gunshot.
Where was that?
That was up. That was up this way.
Oh, stick me! It's 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 stick me! stick me, dear God, stick me! Wait, what the fuck? Kerm? No!
No, go and dig me. I did hide. I kind of hid a few things.
Please use your fucking ears. Please listen.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Let's
no.
go, Digby.
Oh, man.
No, no.
Another one.
Yes.
No.
Digby.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Just casually stabbing people.
Everyone just
I
walked in and was
was
like, oh, dead
In
body, there's
cold
probably no
blood.
danger here.
Digby walked into the mean streets of London.
Pet
I'm
fucking
sorry, Erica.
executed me.
I'm
Like,
Oh
we were
my
doing
God!
analysis. We were doing analysis, and I was just putting in one thing in the analysis. Suddenly behind me here, I'm sorry, Erica. Turn around and I get shot in the face.
We were making too much progress.
You just got me to try to get my pistol out.
Oh, you ruined so
Holy
much,
shit.
fuck. It was so
Oh my
funny.
God!
I killed you and grabbed your sample and ran.
There was no reason for you to be following me around, so I was getting ready for
Should have
it.
walked in there.
But I just fucking fumbled going around the corner.
That was so good.
Oh my
That
God.
was good. As soon as oh right, yeah.
Oh my God. Employee.
Back to employee. Analysis, my old love.
I'll come help you with the analysis. No, I'm gonna look for the bottle thingies. Oh, I found one. Which ones do we need? Yeah?
So we need one of everything and two of the yellow.
The fuck?
Yep. Oh,
Okay, I've got the mushroom. The green one. The green mushroom.
I'll get one of the yellow.
Okay. Oh, slay. Okay, there's the mushroom. I'll go clean
Yep, we're
this.
good on yellow.
Another yellow. Another yellow. Who's in the plant area?
Mousie,
What?
I got both yellows. So
Oh, okay.
Get something else. Get a red or the blue one.
Okay, cool. Hi.
Hello. Gog's got a gun, so just be aware in case he's up to anything.
Ooh, okay. I got blue! Will blue work? What the heck? Embla! What the hell? Oh no. Staying in my lane, staying in my lane, staying in my lane, staying in my lane. Pet truck!
Mousie, you're live. Okay. It was definitely Sean, and we thought it was Kerm too. We still killed him.
Well, I thought it was Erica. Guard was yelling Erica.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on. So we need to do the. Did you get the red?
I'll get the red now. I gotta clean this.
Okay, yeah. Wait, yeah, okay. If you get the
So
red,
where are
I'll
the
get
others
black.
then?
So they were all doing the pressure thingy. And Sean and Kerm showed up, and Sean pulled out a knife and started stabbing me.
Who's
I don't
still
know if
alive
Kerm
then?
was just there. I think Everyone except for Embla and Sean and.
Then where? Hold on. We should not be.
Which ones are you getting?
I'm getting the red
Which
one.
are you getting? Okay, what do we need? We need the white one.
Where's the
I got
red?
white.
I got red.
Okay. And that's all the analysis.
Okay. You know, analysis is actually really lovely when, you know,
Yeah.
it's not just
So
me.
yours, the red one combines with the yellow one.
Okay, cool. Cool.
I have a knife to protect it.
Sweet.
Okay, that one's good. Nice. And it's just that one, and we're good. And they just need to do the pressure and 2 more deliveries.
Yeah, but
Awesome
who's
delivery.
alive?
When I left, everyone was alive still. And I
Okay.
think we got both the baddies, so unless they fucked it up.
Yeah, but, okay, hold on. Analysis is done. We still need pressure and...
Delivery. Let's pop into pressure and see if they're still alive.
Where are the packages?
Oh, shit. Okay, no, that's Kermit.
Is it Kermit Sean?
Okay, they're doing pressure, Let's do delivery.
Then where's the delivery boxes?
I don't know.
Did one of them maybe hide it?
Maybe.
Oh lord. Box. If I were a
Use your
box.
empty hands. Have your empty hands out.
Yeah, empty hands are out.
Dark just ran over from this way. I don't know if that's really sus of him or not.
There's a package in there. That one's done. Where is it then? Wait! Patrick!
Is it Garg?
Who's in there? I think someone's in.
What?
Garg?
Where's the last package,
What?
Garg?
We need the package.
I don't know. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it too. I've been looking for packages the whole time.
Okay. There's no packages back here.
Why would you not make yourself known?
Hold on. Stop running
Where is
towards me.
it?
I'll put the knife away.
We killed Sean and Petra.
Yeah.
Not Petra. Kerm. Because
Sean was
of
definitely bad. Kerm
them
was
being
an accomplice.
sus. So if you guys think you guys are good, Ari and Digby seem
Yeah,
to
we
be
got
getting on
analysis.
fine.
Yep.
We should
Okay,
be
let's look for
cool.
delivery.
Right. We should
Where's
be
the last
cool.
package then?
Empty hands.
I've been
silent.
all round.
Nothing in there. Package. Near, far, wherever you are. Petrock, have you found it?
I found it.
You found it. Okay, where's it
Yeah,
go?
I found it. It was hidden. It's the pharmacy, med bay.
Medbay? Okay.
I got one of the packages. We still need another.
Which, is it that one?
I think this one. Yep. All right, one more. We have 3 minutes.
Where would the last one be hidden?
Hopefully they already found it.
Yeah. Where is it? Please, where are you? Oh package, where are you? Oh
Has
package.
anybody checked cameras?
Oh Jesus, you're still alive.
You're still here. What the fuck? I thought you had.
I thought you were dead!
This whole time.
No, I'm not. I've just been with Petrock most of the time.
Where have you?
We were doing analysis.
Yeah, we were doing analysis.
Oh. To be fair, I've been with Aerie the whole time doing pressure.
Where the heck is this package?
This is honestly wild. Whoever's hidden this has done a fucking insane job of hiding it.
Is it maybe in here somewhere?
Or it's in a really...
We did it!
Probably wasn't.
Oh,
We did it!
God.
Damn you!
I finally found it. I finally found
Don't
it.
give it away.
Where was it?
Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
It was perfect.
Don't give it away.
7 minutes.
It's a great trick.
Give it away.
Don't give away the secret.
All
Okay?
I'll
It's a great
say,
trick.
all I'll say is that we literally just needed to push a button.
Okay, yeah, I knew it.
You would never see it.
I just so happened to be looking, and I saw the glass was further down, like it was outside of his. So I was like, wait a minute.
Sean killed me before I could press the final button. It was just like you'd never
That was the
see
most
it.
fun I've ever had killing 2 people.
That's incredible.
Sean just popped around the corner, bam. And I'm like, yeah, Kern's probably bad, bam.
It was so fun.
We were just watching your analysis just running
And you
past it
found my really
constantly.
cool hide spot as well.
Yep,
I
knew.
don't understand.
You written all over it.
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
So,
Running down a
every
long
time-
corridor
so I
with
have
a
been
knife
the
and Paul
employee
was
for like
standing
the
there.
whole
was
time,
hoping
right?
that nobody-
There's been weapons everywhere. This time there's like the shit staple gun and there was like 1 bullet in it. And it's like, okay.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's so impressive.
So good.
Fucking god.
I'm loving
nice
it
If only
as
there was a
an
minute
employee
left on
life.
the timer, I would have gotten away with it too.
Being an employee is so fun. I find the tasks very
Yeah.
satisfying.
Yeah, I like it, play.
Oh,
Sean. Point at him. The same.
Everyone just stamped
I wasn't gonna say anything. I knew what was wrong.
Whew, okay. I like how the tasks
I love-
more team efforts. Yeah.
I love
Delivery! Delivery!
Give me a package.
I might die, but I don't care.
There's a package. Give me a package.
Oh,
I've
this
got
way.
a package.
I love delivery. Why are you whispering?
oh. You were hearing it. No, I'm making a mental note of who was taking packages. So I was saying Embla, Mousie, guard.
Okay.
This sounds like you're doing half an hour.
Oh, one of the vents that you need to do is in here, by the way. So, screwdriver. Maybe I shouldn't have yelled that so loud. Is there a screwdriver over here somewhere? Screwdriver, screwdriver,
Is that it for deliveries?
screwdriver, where's screwdriver, screwdriver,
Power
screwdriver,
room usually.
screwdriver, screwdriver, I need a screwdriver, I need a screwdriver, I need a screwdriver. Yes! Got
Find
it.
it then.
I did.
Nice. I found one.
Package! Kill the delivery feedback.
I'm not trying to do anything! Okay. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. What do you mean? Is it safe back here?
The 2 on the left. Okay. So. Yeah, I keep forgetting Evie to do that.
Yeah. What are you doing back here? Oh, you're things. Okay. Yeah, we're doing things.
Okay, if I die, this goes to the piece of sushi.
Just go to the
Yes.
sushi.
If we're like, I don't really know. I took Mousie. Oh.
I did it! I did it! I did it! I did
Did
it!
it?
I did it. Okay,
Very
what's
good.
left?
Very good. It's
Um,
just
that-
crit.
Oh, there's
Another
still
vent.
one vent.
One more vent.
Where's the last vent then?
I'm looking for vents. I checked all in the green and yellow.
Does anyone want this
so-
knife?
I haven't been to red.
Is the vent not over here? Nope, okay. You want the knife. Fine. Okay, I've got the knife. Okay,
Oh.
I got the knife, just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay.
Where-
Every
have
time
you
I hear
found
that
the last
explosion,
knife?
I'm like,
Have you found the
no, I'm
last
still
knife?
looking.
Is it not in here?
Oh, the last knife. I mean, vent. Been
No,
looking.
it's not here. Oh, the
No,
vent's
but
right
he
there.
said
Okay.
he said the yellow and the green had checked that one.
Have we checked red?
I'm gonna go. Ooh, I was in red to begin with, but I don't think I was in.
There's been
I-
some deaths at machine. I don't know if they're accidental or.
Okay, well they seem to
Other.
still be working the issue, but because it
Uh,
shouldn't be that.
They don't seem to be working very hard.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
then
I mean-
I'll go there, and if I
Should we go in
die,
there? Should we just go in there and
I'll
jump
wait
them?
here.
Oh. Wait, we're gonna jump them?
hey, has anyone found the last vent? Why
Hi,
are they
you guys found the
dead?
vent?
Huh? I got the vent.
You got the vent.
Did
It's
you?
done. It's just pressure.
Oh
Literally just
shit!
pressure.
Okay.
Is there another container somewhere?
Yeah.
What do you mean by container?
Sorry, not container. The fucking canisters. I don't know where they are.
Yeah.
Put these in.
Yeah, and there's we need to find higher pressure ones.
Right.
Test it.
Oh, someone
But-
took one and it is
Oh.
in the corpse.
It's in the yeah.
Okay, okay.
Is
So
that the
are
good
we?
one? Though? Is that the right?
Right. So if they go red,
I'll stand on the side. And, yeah. Red, 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 red. Stop, stop. It's the one that you just took out.
So which one? This
That
one. Yeah, we need to put a higher one in this.
Okay.
Green.
Does this
Here,
gun over here have bullets?
Oh wait, that one's working. Oh, that one does work.
Which one?
This one. No.
I
Okay.
check it. Hold right click.
Okay, so we need to find. It's hidden in skin.
I just shot. Hold on, Petrock.
Okay, you found it? Yeah.
I think I saw Sean run somewhere.
Hello? Oh shit.
What the fuck?
Did someone die?
Oh, I'm lagging. Sean and Garg are coming this way.
Sean and Garg, did you say?
No, they're.
Bad.
Why am I bad? What do you mean I'm bad? Hang on, why are
said
you yelling?
you're not
I haven't
against
seen you
people.
all game.
I was in the camera watching you kill people.
What do you mean?
What
But
do
there
you
is
mean?
three of them in there.
I
Oh, did you
literally
have the
just-
right camera angle though?
They fucking got blown up. What did I do?
I don't like any of
I'm
this.
trying to find these fuel cell thingies because I think we need higher.
I saw Sean run this way. From over here. So what was Sean doing over here? Nope. Fuel cell. Fuel cell. Nope. Have you found one? No. That's not what we're looking for. Petrock? Weren't you just here? Oh Jesus, that sound scared me. Where is it? We have 2 minutes, 44 seconds. 2 minutes. Has anyone found it? Oh, jeez. Y'all? Why is Barb
Hi.
dead? Why am I lagging when I come to this room?
Question. That was a question for Petrok. Petrok killed Guard, and we
What the
chased him
heck?
out. And now you died.
No!
Keep running!
I'm so fucking mad.
okay.
I'm so
That's
fucking
actually
mad.
what
I'm
it is.
so
That's
fucking
what
mad
it
at you.
is.
And you.
You switch them around till they're right.
That's your one time I let you off.
But you just
Next
left
time
me
you
and think
die.
it's like, oh, it's time for me to click this thing.
I'm
Oh,
so
no, it's red.
fucking mad.
To be
I never
fair,
did
Emily
that
did say
before, I didn't know.
nothing.
No,
Emily
me neither, but
What it was that the wire was where it stood. I couldn't see the light from the
Sean
wire, so I
knows
didn't know
how to
idea.
do pressure. I just want to throw this out there. Sean knows how to do pressure. So,
Oh no, I did it from the other way around
when he
this
messes up
time.
like that and nearly kills me, like he just pressed the button,
We
C
tried.
goes up, and then just fucking bills. the
Hey, we
thing.
did our analysis.
That was on purpose. He tried to
So
kill me.
good.
Or not analysis, we did the vents.
You're so good.
We vented.
So mad.
That was beautiful.
So
No.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, let's
So mad.
Is this the final hurrah?
Pizushi!
Oh, analysis though.
Pizushi!
Digby's gonna die! No!
Oh wait, analysis! Can we do analysis?
Analysis.
Should we do analysis together?
It's gonna conflate, so we have to
Okay.
do one at a time. We have to do one at a time.
I've got one.
Analysis first.
Okay, got
Do
it.
analysis first, and then we'll do
I have
Which
two
ones do we
containers.
need?
I don't know.
Read it off to me. Oh, I can't hear you. Why did Mousie not hit back? She got surprised? Well, I realized I couldn't fight both of them at the same time.
I'm getting 2 red. You get a yellow and a white. There's a white right here.
Oh, okay.
And I'll get 2 red.
Okay. What's the other one that I get after this? Yellow?
Yellow.
Yellow,
Oh, you only
okay.
have
What's
one.
that?
I only have one, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. If you guys want, I can take the dirty stuff while you guys do the rest.
No, it's okay. We got it.
Yeah.
Because I have to go back
gun
in for the
here.
yellow.
Yeah, we have to
I
make
have a shotgun.
Okay, there's the
everyone
white
right?
done. Hold on.
Actually, no, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna
Yellow. I am getting yellow. I am getting yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. I need to get yellow. Yellow is the one that I want. Yellow, yellow. I need yellow, yellow, yellow. I need yellow. Do 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 do. Yellow, 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 yellow. I'm getting yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. I am getting yellow, yellow, yellow,
Okay, I'm getting
yellow.
I'm
That's how I
blue
remember it.
And
What's
I'm
the
getting
yellow
blue
mixed
gray.
with? Is the yellow mixed
Okay.
with red?
It's this red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, don't back to, no.
Okay.
It's, yellow is on its own, so put that in. I'm gonna get the last 2. You take that,
Okay.
clean it, and head to the movie.
If you don't show up in the other side of the screen in 10 seconds, I'm coming over.
Oh my god. So I head to Bazooki next, yeah? Bazooki? Bazooshi. Do I take both of these? Do I take both
What?
of them?
No, I need this other one.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
And then I'll fall behind.
I have a container. What do we need?
yeah.
What do we need?
Black Ops 4.
Black Ops 4. Which
Yeah.
one is Black Ops 4?
I'm getting Black Ops 4.
Oh, you're getting it. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the other one we need? What's... I'll hold on to the container then. Okay,
We've got-
so what's the...
Have we got brown? Is that black rice? Yeah, that's black rice.
Why have we not done
No
the... this part yet? It's salmon,
more.
right?
I'm just having a look. Black rice salmon, yeah. Put salmon in. That's fine.
I have Black Ops 4.
Okay, bring it
Black Ops
in.
4.
Fantastic.
Wish there were dance emotes.
There's just this.
A little bit of
Okay, so
Okay.
this is Pazushi 1.
Where
great.
is it?
One in here, yeah.
And we need brown rice, shrimp, and Black Ops 4 again.
Oh, okay.
Have we got them?
We need. Wait, brown rice. You said.
We got everything yet?
I'm gonna go clean this again.
Brown rice. You said.
Move, soldier.
Got a container, got brown rice.
What do we need for? Oh, I have a container. Oh, what else do we need?
Which fish do we need? Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, was Carm? Okay, okay. I trust you, Digby. I trust you.
Okay.
Shrimp.
With what?
Did we do shrimp?
I just picked it up. It's
I'll
the
get the
Okay.
BO4. I'll get the BO4. I'll get the
It's the
BO4.
gun. There's one round left. Okay.
This is a shrimp.
All right.
That's a shrimp. That looks like a lobster.
Do we have the plant?
Okay, Darren, I trust you.
You know what? It was shrimp. I am
Sean and
amazed.
I said I was fucking
trust you,
loaded.
you pulled the
This
knife.
feels so uncomfy.
I trust you, knife. It's a fucking historian over here.
Why?
I killed
coming
Cam
with it,
because
coming with it,
Cam tried
protect
to
me.
kill me because I was shielding.
I got your back.
I did hear the two.
I am sus.
We're
I'll
gonna
be
do
your buddy.
it. We just gotta swing around
Good,
it.
everything good friend.
I do trust
Sean and
Erica.
Harry good friend, yeah.
I have
Emblem.
Get the pizza. Yep.
I'm running with the wheel.
A body block. A body block. Wow, I trusted you. I trusted
God,
you.
yeah,
I
that's
trusted you
Emblem.
as well. You did pressure.
I know I did pressure.
Oh my
but like,
god.
I wasn't on the button, so I couldn't
you should
accidentally
get
do it wrong.
You just want to
I didn't find a single gun.
What?
I think I
No,
He
I-
probably was holding
it's-
them.
Yeah, Digby had all the guns. I found stapler and
Digby was
computer.
packing heat.
Yeah.
I had a gun.
He
I
was
just
like,
didn't
anybody
do
who
it.
doesn't come back with a clean container, I'm gonna hunt you down and blow all your brains out.
It sounded like the sheriff.
It was something.
Sorry.
Oh God, rest in peace.
Containers!
Oh no.
I was like full paranoid there. I wasn't
Oh
letting
my
anything
God.
slip
You
by.
killed me for no reason.
Okay, who was banned besides the obvious?
Oh yeah.
Besides the
Well, I was
obvious.
like,
Yeah.
something's gotta
Kermit
happen.
me.
Like,
Oh,
was you,
it was
Eric.
you.
I spent
Yeah, it
the first
was.
half just
That's why I
looking
started
for a
stabbing at the
weapon.
end.
Me out with all
I
that running.
trusted you.
Yeah.
I was trying to find like weapons, and everybody like already took weapons, so I had like a screwdriver. I was like, okay,
You were left
Yeah,
in a room
no.
with Sean by yourself for ages. You didn't kill him.
I know.
I couldn't find the point.
There needs to be dissident weapon stashes, so like you can always
Yeah.
find something.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Like in the vents, like on the ground level.
Yeah, something.
Oh my god. This game was so much fun. Holy
This has been
shit.
awesome. This is
Wow. I know it's not our
Fucking
usual
Death Star
horror
face,
game, but like
I
it
mean,
was
it
so
was pretty
fun.
horrific with some of
Well,
these
there were some
people.
horrible plays.
I got more than my fair share of dissidents. I'll be honest on this one.
You really did. You really did.
Holy shit.
Never trust
Oh
Cyan
my
again.
god.
Yes, Cyan.
Okay.
my God.
Well, we've just about. I don't know if we have enough time for one more. I think we're at the time.
Nah, we're about
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
All right. So in that case, I'm gonna go to each of you, and you say if you stream and where you stream.
Oh,
I stream. You can see my name in the top right. It's hard to say. Well, it's easy to say. It's Erica. I stream occasionally, mostly Savage for Final Fantasy 14.
Cool.
I don't stream, but you can find me at twitch.tv/goob.
I don't stream much, but you can find me at twitch.tv/bigpooch9001.
whoa. Hang on a minute.
I'm just starting back up streaming. You can find me on twitch.tv/embler_J.
Okay.
Well, I guess if we're doing this,
Yeah.
I don't
You gotta do the other one.
much, but you can find me on Sean Bean.
Wait a minute.
I stream a few times a week. You can find me on twitch.tv/gargflaps.
Okay, and Kerm.
Yeah, hi. Hi, yeah, I live in your walls. That's why you find me.
The man in the wall.
Whose walls?
It's the man in the wall.
Everybody's
Yeah.
walls.
When you see
If you
an
ever
unlocked
hear
band, that's
something-
me.
Yeah, if you ever
It's
hear
the
something in your
Wolfred
walls, it's Kerm.
Hi, chat.
You can find me
You
over
go to a different house, it's still Kerm.
Kerm is 1,000 rats in a man costume. The oh no! She's gone!
I think Mousie's air's leaking.
Oh shit! I think the tea's ready.
You can find me over at twitch.tv/Mousie. Thank you. Hold on. I'm trying to do the command. Thank you to everyone for joining me. It's been an honor and just a pleasure to have all of you play with me today and all of you join me. If there's a mod here, could we sort out a raid for someone somewhere? Here, let me close the overlay so you can still see each other in the background. Any mods? Any mods? Or do I need to do it? I guess I need to do it. Let's send you over to
Oh, Big Pooch is streaming.
I might not be allowed to send people there.
No.
I'm gonna send y'all over to Kirsty. Okay. Alright, say hello to Kirsty, everyone. She's ever so wonderful.
Hi, Kirsty.
Hi, Kirsty.
Hi, Kirsty.
From everyone.
Thumbs up, thumbs up.
Alright, we're going, we're going.
Woo!